not going to be a very good episode because this is going to be like one of those. When there's like a Chapo episode. I don't know if everybody listens, but they'll be like, "This is a sad episode." Well, this is a sad episode.
Yeah, this is
okay, and it's an informative episode.
And we're talking about something equally as important as the recent Chapo sad episodes.
Yes, and it's like when Felix does his serious voice, and you get kind of like uncomfortable because you're like, "Okay, you can stop that now." Because I hate when clowns cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're always going to your doctor and telling him about it, right?
Yes. And he's always like, do you want to listen to Hogcast? I'm like, how do you know that? How do you know about Hogcast? How do you know about the long run?
I'm the dark soda doctor. I'm the one who tells you about what kinds of sodas are safe.
I didn't know we saw that had the same PCP.
Well, that would explain a lot.
But anyway, one of our most beloved brands has fallen. It's fallen.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel has been compromised.
The Cracker Barrel has become the chopped barrel because they're fucking chopped. Their brand is over.
It's so Jover, folks.
Bidenization, Bidenomics, somehow it ripples through time and space and has now subsequently destroyed a beautiful business that's so great. Yeah. But you know what's the most shocking part about it to me, Alan?
What's the most shocking part, Russ?
Is that people didn't see it coming.
No, this is honestly, they thought, I think that's why this is causing such psychic distress amongst the entire American population. My dad was just over here to help mow my lawn, and he and I was saying, I asked him, like, have you heard the news about Cracker Barrel? Because I thought, hey, this guy's like, this guy, he's not a Trump guy. But he works with a bunch of Trump people, and he's in his he's like 60 years old, so I figure he surely knows what I'm talking about when I say, you know what happened to Cracker Barrel, right? And he's like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, oh, the Trump guys are mad because the Cracker Barrel went woke. And he's like, what do you mean they went woke? I'm like, well, they changed the logo to like to not have the guy in the barrel. Now it just says the words Cracker Barrel. Mm-hmm. and he's like, is that supposed to be bad?
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes, of course. It's very bad.
It's very bad. And Alan, I remember when you called me at 3 a.m. and you were fucking crying.
Yeah.
They got rid of Wendell or what? No, well, Wendell was, I got cried when Wendell got taken off Cinnamon Toast Crunch Box.
Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel. No, he was the only, and as an uncle myself, as a proud member of the uncle community, that fucking hurts. Okay.
Yeah. It's not fair.
We lost a man who was a good uncle and a good small businessman. And it's fucking sickening, the thought that uncles can't be respected figures in the community. But the thing is, though, me and Alan, we kind of have an eye for these things. We kind of see the trademark signs, things are coming. You know, I noticed that certain Cracker Barrels were changing their color schemes and the furniture was getting a lot more boxy and square than homesy and folksy. Mm-hmm. And I think you and me, we kind of agree. We saw this happening months ago.
Yeah, I mean the Cracker Barrel near me, I drive by it a lot of times, and I just like, oh wait, are they putting like they changed the decor from farmhouse to farmhouse industrial? This is you can't do this.
Yeah, they're putting chickens in cages at the front now.
They're putting more galvanized steel panels inside.
Yeah.
Are you aware?
They're gonna put up.
Have you been to Cracker Barrel before, Russ?
Never in my life. Never been in my life.
I haven't been in over 20 years, let's say. I think it's been...
I can see the signs. I'm just...
Yeah, I mean, I know enough about... Like, I mean, I can feel it. I wake up and I feel it in my bones.
Woke comes to us and we just feel it reverberate through our soul.
Yeah, it's like, you know that one part of, like, Sword of the Lictor or whatever, where Dr. Talos, like, turns to the camera and is like, don't you see? This like as with the drawing of the new sun, that our shadows race back in time to haunt mankind's dreams. That's what happened to fucking Cracker Barrel. I saw the vision of it racing back through time.
You're like in a waking nightmare. It's like Bloodborne. Me and Alan, we can detect these things, and I felt like it's our civic duty to warn everybody what's next on the woke docket. What businesses are going woke next. Because I've seen some things, I've felt some things, and I just know out there, you know, that's coming, you know? Because, like, Alan, are there any, like, businesses that you feel just the wokening happening?
Okay. this might be a little bit upsetting for you, Russ, but Jack in the Box.
No.
Jack in the Box, I think, is going to go woke.
Is it going to be Jill in the Box now?
That's right. And the Jill it is, Dr. Jill Biden.
No. Are they going to turn Burger King into Burger They?
Burger Liege, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were going to turn it into Burger They just in general, but
That'd be cool.
Burger Liege, no.
Now Burger King's doing well. I think they don't want to. The thing that makes a chain go woke is that they're afraid of going broke, so they'll try anything, including the thing that makes you go broke. But Burger King is up. Burger King's up right now.
Okay.
We've talked about this. Burger King's up. I think they're like maybe at the highest they've been in a long time. I think so. Jack in the Box is now Jill in the Box. I think they're gonna, and she's gonna have blue hair. The logo is now blue instead of red.
So my radio antenna topper on my car is gonna be a blue-haired pronouns-id Jill Biden head.
It's actually gonna be the teacher from Weapons. It's gonna be her head on the.
No. I feel fucking sick.
Yeah, I hate to break this to you.
You attacked one of my favorite businesses. Now I gotta take your favorite business out. And I'm sorry to say this. Alan, you know how you're going to go to Spencer's Gift to go pick up some fake dog puke later?
Yeah, I love going to Spencer's Gifts. I was actually going to get the Mr. Terrific jacket.
I have bad news for you.
No.
It's Greta's gifts now.
Greta
Thunberg's gifts. Greta Thunberg's gifts.
Greta Thunberg's
Yes.
gifts? No.
Yes. It's instead of like fuzzy handcuffs, it's now organic, ecologically sound female masturbators.
Okay, so I can still get a rose toy or something there. Okay. Okay.
But you have to make a pledge that you're only going to use it on yourself. Yeah, you know what I mean?
God damn it.
And you have to register your pronouns with them.
Well, okay, I can do that, I guess. But I mean, that just changes my stop. I usually go to a different store for the rose toys and a different store for my fuzzy handcuffs.
Yes.
God damn.
Yes.
This is very inconvenient.
I'm sorry to say.
Are they still going to have all the Nightmare at Christmas stuff and all the
Just Sally?
Sally, yeah. Are they going to still have that? Are they still going to have like?
It's just going to be Corpse Bride, the woker version of Nightmare.
God damn it! Yeah, I might have also been mixing them up briefly in my head with Hot Topic. Hot Topic also is now Woke Topic.
Also, it's no longer the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's the Nightmare Before the Holidays.
God damn it.
They don't even bring up Christmas at all. They're and Jack Skellington says, "I'm kidnapping Santa Claus, a non-Christian related character," and I don't even believe in Christianity.
Because in the original movie, he does kidnap Jesus.
Well, no. Remember that Santa Claus does pray to Jesus Christ and our Lord and Savior God.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And
but this is
a Christian holiday.
This is actually the Coca-Cola Jesus, or the Coca-Cola Santa specifically. Coca-Cola Jesus, I would love to see. I would love to see if the Coca-Cola Corporation did their own take on Jesus. But yeah. Hot Topic is now woke Topic.
No! Oh my God. Next, you're going to say that when they start stocking Homestuck shirts, they're not going to put Friska shirts out because she's problematic.
It's going to have a content warning on the t-shirt.
No!
I mean, honestly,
wearing a red flag.
I mean, wearing a Homestuck shirt is kind of like a content warning for your personality to people that meet you in the world. So, like, in a way, yeah.
If you buy a Vriska or Dirk t-shirt, you have to wear a special headband that says problematic, red flag. You have to wear a red flag in your hair.
You are put on a registry. No. You're put on a registry if you do that.
No.
Yeah.
And they do make you sign a contract that if you buy a JoJo shirt that you don't sympathize with Dio and think he's actually a bad person.
They do a test to make sure you're actually bisexual when you buy it.
Yes, it's so true.
They get one of those old timey like penis monitoring. They get the thing that like Brian Johnson uses to measure his nighttime boners. And they put those and they show you different pictures of people from Steel Ball Run.
I mean, they do the Nathan For You thing where they only hire asexuals, so they can't.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? They can't hit on you or anything, or yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gigi Murrin works at Hot Topic now?
Yes. Instead of Coca-Cola, it's gonna be Woca-Cola now. That's it. That's the only big change. But still,
as long as they're not changing the taste like they did for New Coke.
They're making it all corn. They're going back. They're doubling down on corn.
Okay, well, I mean, we love corn.
The corn syrup. It's all seed oils now. It's like an oily Coca-Cola.
Do you think in the only thing? Okay, so RFK got rid of the red 40. The red 40 is gone. Our M&Ms and Skittles are healthy to eat now. We're safe to eat Skittles and M&Ms all the time. All the candy is safe to eat.
So true.
Candy is now good to eat. It's just like vegetables now. We're actually living in Dweekin world because candy is good for us now.
And the broccoli's bad considering everything's.
They're not even bad.
Everything has listeria.
Yeah. It's probably been irradiated like the Walmart shrimp or something. But the candy I know is safe.
The candy is safe. The dye, they got rid of the red dye, so it's healthy to eat now.
Mm-hmm. You know, the red dye, what was that red dye from the 70s that was like, do you remember that shit? The red dye scare from the 70s?
No, but I'm sure, maybe I've heard of it. I don't know.
There was like a thing, well, okay, I know it comes, so there was I think it was it Amaranth, or it was like, not the streamer lady that's like right wing. It was like red dye number 2. And there was something, I think actually in the book Cujo, the dad leaves town because he works for like the company that makes
the cereal company.
The cereal company. And there was like some kid that like puked up blood and they're like, well, it's actually just the red or some bullshit like that. And he leaves town. And that's why his family got killed by a dog.
Wow.
Well, I mean, actually it was the ghost of an evil cop in the closet that possessed the dog, but whatever. That's the coolest part about Cujo that nobody ever talks about, and I don't even think was in the movie, is that the cop from, like, the Dead Zone, or whatever the fuck, his ghost, like the serial killer cop, was the one who possessed the dog and gave him rabies.
Wow.
That shit's cool. Stephen King, your last few years, you know, he's only gonna be writing books for the next...
Alan.
Stephen
Liege.
He has gone woke. I have seen his posts about Trump.
Wow.
Yeah, it's true. Stephen King, the most woke man alive. Read any of his books and you'll find that out.
Now that he's an ally white man, it's no longer The Stand, and now it's the sit down and listen.
The sit down and listen. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's literally, there is a magical black lady that they all conglomerate to, right?
Yeah. Mother Abigail. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess I guess it did become but now they just sit down and listen. And rest of the book
ultimately, Stephen King is kind of like, he's the guy from Get Out, the I would have voted for Obama 3 times if I could guy, because he does have, as many people have written about forever, he does like putting magical minorities, disabled people, anybody in the book that has some sort of magical power.
Yes.
And that's because he's woke and not because of some sort of retrograde opinion that he actually has like sublimated.
I hate that. and like you said, it rippled through time. It wasn't woke before. No. Alan, I just looked at my copy of The Green Mile. Guess what it's now?
What?
The Green Kilometer.
God damn it! He's even coming after the Imperial measurement system.
God damn it. These Euro sensibilities. Oh, I hate Stephen Liege. Any more brands or businesses going woke that you're worried about, Alan?
Ooh. I've got one. Crystal. You know, are you familiar with Crystal?
Like Cristal, like the alcohol?
No, like the burger chain.
No, I don't know Crystal Burger. I know Crystal from Don't tell me Crystal from Star Fox is woke now.
Well, so Crystal from the Crystal Burger chain is spelled like Crystal from Star Fox, and they've paired together, and she's wearing a full pantsuit now. She's now the mascot of Crystal Burgers, and she's wearing a Hillary Clinton pantsuit, and she's doing the Central pantsuit anthem.
At least I still have Rainham on.
Excuse me? Who?
Don't tell me. No, Rainham on?
Is that a sexy Digimon?
You don't know. Oh, you actually did know. I thought you were doing a bit like she had been wiped from history. No.
Oh, this is a Digimon that looks like some sort of Chimera ant to me.
But you don't think the Chimera ants are sexy?
I mean, I do. Which one? I mean,
Oh, come on. Oh, come on now.
Menthuthupi?
Menthuthupi?
Menthuthupi, yeah.
Menthuthupi. Anyway. Well, you know what brand is never going to go woke, Alan?
Which one?
Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast on the planet. I'm your host, Russ Walsh. With me, as always, is my co-host, Alan Black. Welcome, Alan.
That's right. We're always going to stay radically centrist because fair and balanced, as all things should be.
Fair and balanced. This is a journalism podcast. And even if Sega changed its name to Sega, or PlayStation changed the name of its console to the Gay Station, we would still play it, but be accurate and fair about it. Wouldn't you say, Alan?
That's true. I mean, well, the thing is, if they did change it to Gay Station, that might lead to them having more games. So I might actually play it for once. Because they would have to have some kind of gay game, and that would be something like unique, I guess.
Next thing the Gay Station is gonna do is kill off the main male character of a video game and replace them with a lesbian. Wait a minute. It's Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2.
Yes, the wokest game. The game we all agree is the
game
most leftist and woke.
Definitely woke. Neil Druckmann, the wokest man alive.
Wokest guy.
Mm-hmm.
The wokest locust is at it again.
Oh, good news. Anyway. Good news, Russ. BurgerFi, which I believe is the Israeli burger restaurant chain, still going strong. Or no, wait,
wow.
That's not right. It's not the. There's no. What is the name of the? That's an American one. It just is. It's a stupid name that sounds like something that would be like an Israeli burger chain.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
What is there is one. There's one here that's, there's some stupid one here that I forget what it is. I'm thinking of Burger Ranch. Or Big Apple Pizza. Oh, how did I get that confused? Russ, I'm getting a weird phone call. I'm getting actually a Teams call. I'm getting a Teams video call from somebody right now. Let me answer this real quick. This is unprecedented. Hey, Watto,
Alan.
What's going on?
Oh, I was hacking into your refrigerator and looking at your Amazon cart, and I saw that you were eating a muffin that didn't have any protein in it. Alan.
I'm really happy you're invested in my gains, Watto. But you don't.
Alan.
What's going on?
What is this with this electrical storm, Alan?
Oh, that just kind of happened. I mean, the weather's been climate change. You know about the flood last year? What's going on?
Oh my God, Alan.
Oh,
they're invading.
Oh no.
Oh no, Alan.
Are they?
Oh my God.
Please don't tell.
Data.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. Are they coming for my data? Are they coming for my data?
They're coming for your data, Alan.
God damn it! They're gonna.
God.
This is terrible for me as a smart homeowner because they can get all my refrigerator data, all the stuff about how many times I've opened and closed certain doors. This is terrible.
Alan, what if they ate all of Hogcast?
I mean, would that be the worst thing for the world? Yeah.
Well, come on, Al. You're supposed to be like, no.
Well, actually, no, okay. In the original War of the Worlds, where like they get sick from like a virus, it would be that they eat Hogcast and they're like, "Oh, I feel sick. I don't
feel so good."
Why were they talking about Stinky having a Quillette girlfriend? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense.
Why are they talking about the CG Rugrats reboot again that nobody remembers? Ooh, my tummy.
Oh, Grandpa had sex at was it Woodstock 69?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yes.
I need to catch
69 at Woodstock 69.
It would be cool if they just like made the aliens did that, and then they're like, we suddenly care a lot about Kamen Rider Gabu and whatever horny weird anime is airing this season. Can you just give us that, please?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, by the way, I gotta catch up on Nukatashi. I'm behind.
Nukatashi has got insane. How many episodes did you watch? Did you watch like 2-3 episodes?
Just the first two. And then I went on a trip.
Oh my God. Russ, you cannot believe the things that have happened in Nukatashi, at least.
I cannot believe that when you know the truth of Nukatashi, you'll be ashamed of your words and deeds.
They have a words and deeds moment like one time an episode at least. It keeps happening. It's fucking insane. Download all the Nukatashi episodes. Just
okay,
get
maybe
it before
I'm
the aliens
lucky.
eat it.
Yeah, the aliens. The aliens. I'm imagining like all these like lost or forgotten or these fake Netflix shows that like nobody watches and just disappears, and then the aliens it's too much data. They're gonna die.
They stole the OA from us. Remember the OA, the show that people did the dance outside?
Yeah.
Oh man, very cool.
Sorry, we actually did the last episode. We barely talked about War of the Worlds at all, even though. I think it's only gotten funnier the more I think about it. I think the fact it's an Amazon like propaganda piece about the danger of like the government stealing data, and it's like, but Amazon provides all of the infrastructure for the government.
They have literally the AWS web servers are used for like machine learning bullshit.
Yeah,
they're like one of the big hyperscaler cloud service providers. With them, Google and Microsoft. It's like those guys.
It's like having an anti-war movie that's like, we need to have Raytheon running things around here. You know what I mean? Like, their weapons are so smart, they only killed a handful of people.
I mean,
I guess that's honestly most of Hollywood.
That's what I was about to say. Like all Hollywood movie, like every Marvel movie or Top Gun or whatever, has been funded by Lockheed Martin and has been about like some forms of war are bad, but the way we do it's pretty good.
You can tell because we have all these digital screens that shows data about how few casualties we had.
Now, Iranian space planes, those are really bad. We hate Iranian space planes. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I do want to know how much... They say the budget was apparently $65 million to make War of the Worlds.
You mean having a 25-year-old shake their camera around for 20 minutes?
So they got Ice Cube, they got Eva Longoria. Those are like the two big names, I guess. Eva Longoria was a crazy choice because she literally only shows up on Teams calls like twice. I think they probably like had her like call in like via Cameo, like Good Burger style. Like they like she was recording that from her car or some shit. $65 million seems crazy. Like Neil Breen could make War of the Worlds and his would be better.
It would be better.
Yeah, they basically made a Neil Breen movie, and I don't get how they can spend that much. It's hard to
say if it would be better because it is pretty entertaining as is.
That is true.
Maybe in poor taste. I don't know. It is very bad though. It's not, but I'd say it's one of those bad movies where the pacing is consistent enough that like I don't know. It's good. I liked it. I don't know.
Yeah, It's one of those movies that I give it a 1 star on Letterboxd, but in my mind, that's kind of like 5 stars. You know what I mean? It's a real movie. Speaking of movies,
it's a 1 star you would recommend other people to watch.
Well, okay, yeah. Speaking of movies, actually, I'm going to get this out of the way first. So we talked about a root beer segment last week, and we actually went to go see the movie for this. But I do want to finally just put this to bed. I was finally able to get the blue milk, everybody. Dr. Doom.
Whoa!
Dr. Doom or the maker, whoever was manipulating things behind the scenes to keep all of my local Walmarts from having blue milk. I finally got blue milk, and guess what? It's even got the thing on the front of it. I got thing milk.
You got thing milk?
I got thing milk, everybody. So that means it's time for the last Fantastic Four first sips, as told by Ginger.
Someone once told me
That's right. It's as told by Ginger.
Wow.
So I am going to... so I've already opened this milk and whiffed it. I poured a glass. I'm not going to drink all of the milk because I don't drink milk because I'm not a baby or a weird old person. So what I did is I actually used half of the bottle of milk. I poured 2 pints of... I made 2 pints of ice cream that I still need to blend up in my Ninja Creamy. But I just put a little bit of condensed milk in there with the blue milk and some blueberries. So I'll have some nice blueberry ice cream. This is a blue-colored, berry-flavored Fantastic Four milk from the True Moo Corporation. I'll go ahead and tell you now, the smell of it, it smells exactly like, you know, the blue mixed berry flavor Jell-O?
Yeah.
Can you smell that? Do you have a scent memory of what that specific smell is? It's exactly that.
I'm sure I could. I haven't had it in so long.
It's exactly that. It smells like chemical. Like it's not. It kind of smells. It smells more like. It smells exactly like that. It's not the exact same as like a blueberry muffin top. cereal.
Well, all things could be reduced to chemicals, so I'm assuming it must be delicious, because I've had many food that are chemicals.
Will you fight or will you die like a dog? That's what I want to know.
Well, I'm a damn dog now because I'm lapping up this stuff. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, so I'm gonna. This is. I should have thought about this before. Eating pickled ginger and drinking milk is perhaps one of the worst things I could imagine. This is gonna be really nasty.
Do a cracker if you have a saltine cracker. I've said in the past that my grandpa's favorite snack. My awful grandpa. Sorry, grandpa, you're dead. Both my grandpas are dead.
He would have hit. Look, Ross. I'm glad he didn't have to see Cracker Barrel fall.
It's so true. My awful grandpa, the other awful grandpa. He famously, his favorite food, this is not a joke, his treat, this is what he lived for, was a tall glass of skim milk that he would crumble up unsalted saltine crackers. He would drop those on top and drink them.
That seems like something that, like, they would have for, like, your birthday in the Great Depression.
I mean, he very much was a product of the Great Depression. He was greatest generation.
My grandpa on my dad's side, who did love Cracker Barrel, by the way. The only 2 times I've ever went to Cracker Barrel was for her birthday, and it was because they made old time weird Southern food that, like, she would have normally cooked, and she's like, "Well, I don't have to cook the food now. I get to have my succotash or whatever, or my country fried steak,
yes,
my white gravy." I don't think they had succotash.
Your brown food, they're very brown food.
Now look. If I went to Cracker Barrel, and there is a Cracker Barrel near me, I could go to Cracker Barrel, but I'm not going to support woke.
Well, you got to protest now as a centrist.
I'm going to be marching outside of the Cracker Barrel. I am looking at their menu now. They do have like a Popeye-style chicken sandwich, so maybe I do need to get takeout.
The Wimpy Wars have been reignited and has now become a part of the larger culture war.
That's right.
I knew it always would happen.
That's right. Okay, so I'm gonna get this out of the way because I got to get this nasty milk out of here. I'm gonna eat my first piece of ginger. Okay, and this is the first time I'm trying this milk. Okay. Okay, first sip. Second piece of ginger. Oh,
well, that's you don't have to do the ginger thing. Just lie. You could just lie to me. I can't see it.
I'm not. I would know, Russ. I would know. So that was second piece of ginger, second sip. All right, third piece of ginger. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this pickled ginger after. I don't.
Make a sushi. Make a home roll sometime.
Okay, that was the third piece of ginger. Third sip. Okay, last piece of ginger. Make it a big one. I have to go out.
A tuna salad roll.
Ooh, tuna fish.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, last piece of ginger. Last sip. Okay. So the strange thing about the milk is strange.
Well, you think it'd be more like Doctor Doom than Doctor Strange, but it's already a little oddball branding wise, but okay, please continue.
The smell is so much stronger than the actual taste of the milk.
Damn.
Like I said, it smells
full blast.
Yeah, it's olfactory factory here. It's just pumping this shit out. It's like Jimmy John's, the way they're just giving away free smells. It smells like blue Jello. It tastes like the leftover milk from blueberry muffin tops.
Whoa.
So
this is the most blue drink I've ever heard. You'd think that ZhA&W was consuming it.
Yeah, ZhA&W. I don't know who ZhA&W
exactly.
is. Yeah, I'm assuming ZhA&W is some sort of Ultraman character or something.
No. You were correct. It was the WD guy.
Okay, ZhA&W does sound like an Ultraman character, though. That sounds like
it does.
That sounds like what's his name? Like Yopi or whatever.
Zoffy.
This is not terrible. I'm not going to drink milk though. I'm glad I made ice cream out of it. I'll let you know how good the ice cream is. I bet the ice cream will probably be pretty good.
To all you dairy heads out there, Alan has made a strong proclamation. There will be no dairy consumed on this podcast ever fucking again.
Now that's not true, Russ, because we do eat pizza that has cheese on it all the time.
Oh, you're right. Raw dairy, like full.
Now you do love raw milk, Russ, right?
The gas station where I picked up our beverage, which we're going to talk about in a minute, did have a sign that said, "We do sell raw milk here."
Why didn't you get any?
So
we should drink that on the podcast. I bet I can find some raw milk around here too.
Let's get
Listeria. Let's get like a parasite.
No, I do a lot of stupid stuff for this podcast. I'm not going to start drinking raw milk.
Let's take methyl. Oh, we should do methylene blue next time. We should get into methylene blue like the Liver King.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna upgrade the intelligence of our conversation like 10 points.
King time. It's king time now.
It's king time,
and not 10 points, 12 points.
And we're not going Stephen King time because now he's Stephen Leach, as we've learned.
Do you think when the Liver King activates King time, like a blood vessel bursts in his eye, so his eyes turn red, and he becomes like a specialist Nen user instead of a manipulator? King time. Wow. So the milk. I mean,
do you think? Okay. Do you think the Liver King actually is like Gon from the end of Chimera Ant arc, where he leveled up his body too fast, and that's why he can't move anymore?
Yes, he did. He did.
It literally happened to him. Like, that was the real world example. Art imitates life.
Yeah. Okay. I saw somebody say earlier that the Liver King was like 32, and I'm like, that can't be right. But that would be right if he was like Gon. But he is actually 47 years old, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think he did do that. And instead of getting like big tall hair, it just made him like redder, I guess.
It just made his beard go out further.
Yeah, his beard got really crazy long. And what was the thing that he had to make a Nen compact to do that? Was when Joe Rogan insulted his pride?
It's when he had to go on a podcast and be very eloquent and smart.
Yeah.
When he had to be normal, he had to make it compact because he was too normal.
The Liver King is really incredible. I'm looking at pictures of him right now. Really some great stuff's going on with that guy.
It's funny, like, people would post, like, the lizard guy, remember, who, like, split his tongue and got a bunch of piercings and got his, like, pupils dilated or whatever. And that guy looks more natural than the Liver King.
That guy, I mean? If that guy moved next to me, I'd be like, hey, cool, that guy's sick. Tell me where you got your tongue split. I want to get that done too. And if the Liver King moved next to me, I would move out immediately.
I'd be scared. Well, my first thing is he would be like up at 3 a.m, like
yelling,
brandishing a golden submachine gun and being like, I'm only showing it because I love John Wick. He's so cool. He's crazy.
Look, my guts don't work the same way yours do. That's my favorite. They telling the cops, I have to go to you have to give me 12 minutes to go to the bathroom. My guts don't work the same way yours do. Like he's fucking Maggot from the X-Men.
Yes, and a coffee enema, which I don't know. Maybe I drink too many liquids that are, empty calories and stuff. But I think part of the appeal of drinking coffee is that it's very easy and it just goes down your mouth, and if you're a fan of the flavor, it tastes good. I just don't get what is the speed and brevity of the coffee enema?
Well, it's like boofing out. It's like butt chugging, right? Like it's like
yeah, I get. So you can't activate. Oh, it saves you 10 minutes. Alan, I hate.
Oh no!
It's like
I'm gonna have to integrate this into my. I'm gonna have to like hook up like a cold brew machine to my bidet so that it shoots.
What is the time it's saving? Who are all these people? There's both too little and too much time. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing
people
with the
are trying
Liver
to
King
save so much, and the things that they're saving time on, it's just crazy.
Well, okay, the thing with the enema is I don't think an enema is saving time over drinking coffee, because it's like an enema you kind of have to like hook a bag up to your butt and then like put it up on the counter and like lay on the ground for a while or something, right? Like that's how you do an enema, right. And it's like, and then you have to like take all the coffee out of your butt and like shit it into a toilet or something. So like, is that saving any time actually?
I don't know.
Is that the only way he can? So I think he might have when he says his guts don't work like a normal person's do. What I think is because he only eats meat. I think he's got whatever Bolsonaro has. Like he's got like the permanently dead guts. Like he just like bombed his intestinal
Right.
bacteria, and now they're
Or
on
maybe
strike.
his stomach lining got all. There's part of me that like his abs and like his core muscles are like beyond fucked.
I mean,
don't
he
know.
looks like a living hernia. So like, I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry.
Like,
Alan, this isn't. Listen,
what?
we need to move on because this is not investiture of the Liver King. This is the investiture. Of
No.
the gods,
He is
okay?
not one of the heavenly kings. He is not an immortal on Kunlun Mountain. He's not
No.
going to. He would not pass any of the trials.
No, this guru, I wouldn't believe a damn thing he has to say.
No. No, as everybody's been waiting, this is A24 Ounces presents Ne Zha&W Brew, Root-vesti-beer of the Slobs.
Alan, can I be honest?
Yeah.
Who are the Slobs here? Are we the Slobs?
We're the Slobs because we're on the podcast.
Well, you know what? Who is the character who flew around on the pig again?
Tai Zenren.
Tai Zenren. He's a slob, and he winds up being a hero just the same.
Well, he's not just a slob, Russ. He's the living embodiment of the yin yang, of the balance of dark and light. I think his name. I think Tai Zenren. It means like the perfected person, the primordial unity of yin and yang. Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah,
sure.
He's a deity. Just like Ne Zha is worshipped as a folk deity still in some places in China. So you saw Ne Zha 1, right?
The first hour or something, and I bounced off of it pretty hard. I did not get it.
Okay.
Me and the Ne Zha franchise have a weird relationship. I'm gonna be real.
Did you know that in the original Ne Zha movie, in the dub, he was voiced by Mike Pollock, the voice of Eggman?
I think I did know this.
I
I do remember you telling.
He's not that in this one. He's just some random guy. So I saw Ne Zha 1 like 4 months ago. And
Right.
my take on it then was like they did a DreamWorks movie better than us. They're doing DreamWorks movies with hype moments and aura. I also moved. It was maybe because I listened to the Chinese version. I watched the subtitled version. His dialogue, I don't know if maybe they just like toned it down for this one. And like the opening minutes of that one, he seemed like he was a lot more effeminate. And I'm like, did they just like imply that like this Taoist deity is like a fat gay guy? Like what's going on? And I mean, it is kind of a movie where it's like all of these mythological figures are like shitting and farting and peeing and stuff all the time. That is happening. So like I was just very shook. The first one is like a lot of setup. Like a lot of setup. Like it's like an hour and how long is that movie? It's like just under 2 hours. Like I feel like the first hour is like explaining like, oh, the spirit pearl and the demon orb and the lotus and the supreme lord Yuan Shi Tianzun and all these other guys, and they have to move things around, and then there's the dragons and the immortals and all this other shit. And then in this one, it's more of a traditional movie structure, I feel like, or it's a lot. It's just a lot easier to follow. So like one of her friends went to go see this without seeing the first one, and she liked it. I feel like that would be very confusing. And I mean, you saw like 30 minutes of the first one. It
was confusing. I knew the characters.
Okay.
I didn't really know what happened at the end of the first one. But they did. I get where she was coming from because they do present a problem and then something they have to fix. There's a ticking time bomb.
There's
a MacGuffin.
It's self-contained. Like it's
now, the lore and the universe and everything around it, a lot of it is presupposed. You know a lot of it already. I don't know how big Investiture of the Gods is in China, because I also, at one point with my mom, I watched the live action Investiture in the Gods movie, which has Ne Zha as a side character, weirdly enough.
Yeah, he doesn't do a lot of the same stuff in this one. I think he just straight up kills Al Bing, like, randomly for fun, and also his dad hates him. Because he's like a nasty guy. It's weird.
I guess that's a thing too with like Chinese classic literature where like Monkey In some stories, he's like a huge fucking prick who sucks and everybody hates him and he just is always fucking with people. And then there are times where he's like the gallant hero who like who sees through prejudice and his simple warrior way understands more. So it's like, is Ne Zha a huge piece of shit or is he a nice guy? That's the question.
I mean, I think a lot of it probably follows from like, that's kind of how like, you know, like a lot of Western literature of the same time had like different archetypical figures and stuff, and they kind of just shuffled people around, you know, depending on what kind of story they're trying to tell. And I don't know if investiture of the gods, I don't know how much of it may be borrowed from like oral traditions or anything. I don't know if it's like an entirely, obviously there's a background of like Chinese mythology that it's pulling from, but I don't know how much of these characters are things that they just made up. I mean, it's like
all we're saying. Okay,
yeah.
All we're saying is, President Xi, if you're listening, if we say anything that's bad or wrong,
it's because
about
we're
Ne Zha,
stupid. It's because we're stupid pig Americans. We don't know. Please teach us.
Yes, you're great
Please.
literature. I don't get it. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't really. What is it? I think our definition of a demon is very different than theirs.
I don't really know. I was okay with that. That doesn't. A demon's just kind of like any sort of weird magical animal you don't like.
Right.
And then by the end of the movie, they're like, what does the word demon actually mean? Does it really?
What does the word
is
demon
being a demon
truly mean?
Is being a demon even a bad thing if you can be a weird baby old man and also be evil?
Baby old man, you're right. Yes. And the wizard was the bad guy in the first one.
Well, wait.
The monkey wizard.
You mean like what's his face? Oh God, what the fuck is that guy's name? He's Shen Gongbao, the leopard demon. He's the leopard demon.
He's the leopard demon. Yes.
Yes. He's also the because I don't know why he hangs out with the dragons under the ocean where they have the the dragons that live under the ocean, and they like. There's one dragon that's Ao Bing's dad, and he like is the jailer of all the other evil dragons. We should drink our soda, by the way. We should talk about our drinks.
Yeah.
So I actually have
my root beer is getting warm.
This is a Liquid Death Root Beer Wrath. This has this ruthless can of flavored sparkling water has a twisted plan to use natural agave and exploding bubbles to murder your thirst and recycle your soul. Did Maury Calliope write this?
I got worried because I thought you said it was rootless.
No.
I was like, but it's root beer. It should have the root in it. It has sarsaparilla.
Well, it doesn't have sarsaparilla, but it has natural flavors. That could be sarsaparilla.
Agave, yeah, that sounds good.
Agave is good. I mean, that's just a sweetener. But yeah, what are you drinking?
I'm having a Boylan Bottling Co. root beer with real cane sugar. So
I like those.
Patriot approved.
I'm a big fan of the Boylan sodas. Okay, let's pop this open.
I don't think. All right.
Let's see how this goes.
And is it 2 sips? What is it?
It's just drink it and see how.
It's just root beer. It's just root beer in general.
It's just root beer. We're not going to do any gimmicks for this one. We're respecting President Xi and the Chinese movie telling tradition.
Chinese culture.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Oh wow.
Interesting.
That is interesting. I don't know if you've had any of the Liquid Death, like not exactly sparkling water ones, like the more flavored shit.
I've had their teas, and I think that's it. I've had teas, and I've had most of their major bubbly brand. I've not had any of their kind of like soda replacements. I have not had their fake colas or sodas yet.
This is interesting. It's doing something similar to the tea one I had. It's hard to describe like what a watered down soda like this tastes like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's still good because it has the sweetness and it's not like unbalanced, but it's definitely going for something different. The thing I'll say is it does have the full palette of root beer, of like the root beer flavors, all the different the herbal blend that goes into a root beer or whatever. You can detect that in here, but it's not, it's full bodied and it's watered down because it's sparkling water. So it's interesting. It's I bet I could probably make something like this with my sparkling water machine, but like I I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of at a loss for words here because it's just like I don't know how to describe a sparkling water that's trying to kind of be like 10% of a soda. It's good though.
I had La Croix Cola in the past, and it sounds like it reminds me of that, where it's like somebody took like when you drink a soda out of a like a McDonald's cup or something, and then you let it sit at the bottom, and then some of the ice melt off, mixes with the remnants of the syrup. But if somebody then filled it up and rebubbled it up, you know what I mean?
It's that, but it's like it's almost like more intentional. Like it's like I mean, obviously it's more intentional, but it feels like it's like a little bit more like it's like somebody took that and then put some stevia in it to sweeten it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like if somebody took somebody took the bottom of my melted ice and root beer and then recarbonated it and then put some stevia to sweeten it back up. And then that's what they gave me. And honestly, it's not bad. Hey, look, my doctor's going to be happy that they gave me this is something I can drink that's a dark soda, but not a dark soda.
It's clear as can be.
It's clear as can be.
It's clear as Sunday morning. God damn.
It actually does have a very slight brown tint to it, but it's mostly clear. That might just be the golden can. It's hard to tell.
This isn't the greatest root beer I've ever had.
Okay.
But it's very solid. It's very tasty.
That's kind of your thoughts on Ne Zha too. Not the greatest, but it's solid.
The first 45 minutes of that movie, I was just in there like, what the fuck am I watching?
Your mom walked out at the pee-pee jokes.
Yeah, we did. I was watching with my family, and there was a moment where we were like, okay, this is good. So then I watched the rest of it starting at like 11:30 p.m. and I watched it till like 1 in the morning. So the last hour was like, am I just falling asleep and just having a fever dream? So the first 45 minutes, very much struggled to get through. Did not get it. Did not enjoy the humor. Did not enjoy the comedy. I thought it was extremely rote and stupid, and it had very lavish animation. I felt
the animation's crazy. The animation's kind of crazy.
The animation's crazy, but to me, it almost was like, oh my god, they spent all this money on this soulless husk, and there's like legitimate like chops to like the detail in the characters, but at the same time, I'm like, these all just move like fucking DreamWorks characters. Then the last hour is just straight up like a 90s DBZ movie.
Yeah,
it was like,
it's
oh
like,
man,
it's
it
like
feels
the fucking,
like he's fighting Bio Brawly.
Yeah, this is like the Tree of Mites here. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, this is like it is crazy.
100% It went off the fucking rails. It was pretty crazy. So,
yeah.
And then there's kind of a middle in between, which is fine. So it was like god awful, like 1 out of 5 movie for the first 45 minutes, and then the last hour was a very good 4 out of 5. So it's somewhere in the middle. And President G, if you don't like that, it's just because I'm an ignorant American and I need to read up on your beautiful country's literature.
You know,
we love the romance of the Three Kingdoms, so we're covered there.
You know when I knew that the movie was going to be the first hype moment that I like, whoa, it's when fucking Dero, which first of all, my favorite Eternal, Dero, when he does the fucking 100 type Guan Yin Bodhisattva arm thing with his bow and arrow, and he like manifests 1 million arms to like machine gun bow and arrow and like bomb the hell out of that river. Do you remember that shit? That shit was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, are these characters, they're all in Chinese legend. It's public domain, right?
They're real. They're like real guys from the books. I was looking it up and it's like, yeah, the deer and the leopard, they're like real guys. They weren't called Dero and Crana, but they're like real guys.
Just
from the
throw
books.
them in the MCU. I'm being god honest. Just put Ne Zha on the MCU. That's a $1 billion idea. Mr. Feige, just do it. Who cares?
Ne Zha, okay.
Make Thor team up with Ne Zha. That was gonna make $1 billion. It's not a joke.
But the thing is that Ne Zha would kill everybody in the MCU.
It's true. Well, they already put the Sentry in there, and he's the power. They're already fucking with the power scalers already.
Yeah, I think Ne Zha would beat the Sentry.
Whoa.
If Ne Zha and Ao Bing teamed up to manifest the power of the Chaos Pearl, then they would beat the Sentry.
Okay, anyway, it is cool that he's the Chaos Pearl. I'm just saying that, like,
how do you feel about Ne Zha basically okay, this is part that took me for I was surprised, even though I did see the movie, is when he's like, I'm gonna go kill this guy because I think he burned my village down. And that part where he almost got tricked, like part where they do the false flag attack in the middle of in the movie, and he's like, I'm gonna go kill the guy right now. Bye, mom.
Well, it wasn't a false flag attack.
Oh no, he did actually kill everybody. They did attack people.
Yeah, he murdered every human. And this is my part of not understanding Chinese mythology enough, because it's like there's immortals and demons, and then kind of humans are the
humans are just humans.
beings. Humans are just humans. And so all the humans in this movie were horribly maimed and murdered and killed. I guess Ne Zha's parents are human.
Ne Zha's parents are human.
But the brothers are immortal. His brothers are immortal. They took the path. They went to the heavenly palace.
Yes, yeah, you can, if you, yeah. It's like if you do all the trials and stuff, then you become an immortal. You like, it's like, well, I mean, it's also kind of like being a wizard. Being an immortal is kind of like being a wizard. But it's like, I think like in Taoism, it's like you become like a wizard, you get special powers by like you do something like, you have like some sort of quest you go through, or you are really good at like Chinese alchemy or something, or like or God really likes you and he like gives you a favor or something like that. Like it's like you can anybody can become an immortal if you grind hard enough, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say now, rare instance, you're never going to hear me because I'm a sub man all the way through. I feel like I kind of wish I did see the dub. You know what I mean?
I almost see. I kind of feel like I want to watch the sub now and then see like how it feels. But I also like this a lot more. I
did have really bad subs though, because there's not like an official Blu-ray out yet. And President G, don't listen to this part. Don't listen to that part.
President G, I paid for this. I went to Regal.
I would have gone to the movie theater if they had it. Okay. It would only have been $11. It's the fifth highest grossing movie in history. Okay.
Yeah, it is the biggest animated movie of all time.
It's one of the biggest movies of all time.
Yeah, I think it's like the sixth largest movie or something stupid like that. And it's like it's huge. It's
$2 billion, $2.2 billion. These characters more people know who Ne Zha on the planet Earth. More people know who Ne Zha is than like not Kingo for sure. And I know Alan, don't gasp at that.
That's he was going to be in 6 movies, Russ.
He was going to be in 6 movies. More people know about Ne Zha than Kingo.
I don't think the Eternals have had 6 volumes worth of comic books made in the last 50 years. I think maybe they had like 3 or 4 volumes of like the Kirby era, like in the 70s. And then maybe they had like, I think they probably bring it back in like the mid 2000s or some shit. And that just got shut down immediately. I mean, what's your favorite hype moment in Ne Zha 2? Minor spoilers for Ne Zha 2. This may or may not mean anything to anybody who, because like the stuff I'm gonna say, mine is when he tears his body apart to defy the heart piercing curse, and the Samadhi fires finalize his body reconstruction, and he like levels up into like Goku. He turns into Goku.
He did go Super Saiyan. That was cool.
He goes Super Saiyan.
Do I have any favorite hype moments?
The waterfall fight, the
waterfall fight was pretty cool. I did like that the leopard father, he was like a Stan user, and he was like, okay, now we're a Nen user. He's like, I can convert my body into electricity, and if I'm in water, I can teleport instantly. That was funny.
That was pretty cool.
That was, yeah.
It is interesting to me that they're like, yeah, ice doesn't conduct electricity well. That is true. It's not as well. It's because the ability to conduct comes from the ions, and that gets pushed out when it gets frozen.
Right.
They didn't know that back in Ne Zha times.
Maybe if you were an immortal, you did.
I would be the STEM immortal. I'd be the guy that's
STEM mortal.
The STEM mortal. I'd be like, oh, what? I'm helping the weird old man make the pills, Ooh, give me that pill though. I want that pill. I want that pill.
I want that
I
pill.
want that pill so bad.
They looked fucking good too.
Yeah, it's like your mom got turned into like a gusher kid. Like it's fucked up. They're supposed to give you like eternal life if you take them. So it sounds good. Why does he need so many of them? I don't.
He's a bad guy. He's not a good guy. I mean, they want to be immortal forever and attack the demons or whatever.
I guess so.
And what is a demon? What is a demon?
Well, even if you're born a demon, you can become good. And even if you're born good, doesn't mean you're always going to be good. It's what you do. Think about it.
Wow.
It's funny that I guess Ne Zha's not going to be the weird little nasty kid anymore. He's going to be like the teenage like twunk now.
He's a twunk now.
He's a twunk.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, he did briefly. So at the end of the first movie, I'll say this, Russ. So the whole thing at the end of the first movie is that when the Chaos Pearl got split into the Demon Orb and the Spirit Pearl or whatever, when the primordial manifestation of yin and yang got split into the good and the bad piece, God was like, well, in 3 years, I'm going to cast down a big lightning bolt from heaven and I'm going to destroy the evil orb. So the only good shit's left over now. And that's what happens at the end of the first movie is, it was originally just going to kill Ne Zha, I guess, but like him and Ao Bing both take the hit together and then they get reincarnated into Lotus, because they like take the pearl.
Okay.
And that's what
that
happens.
Explains it.
I remembered that because as soon as that happened, I thought of that meme that was like, do the right thing, bear, and kill your father and be reincarnated as a lotus flower. Do you remember that meme?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
I thought about do the right thing, Ne Zha. I think he did try to kill his dad in the I was about to say in the comics, in the story, in the 16th century novel, I think. What an interesting movie. It's just truly very interesting. I would like to see more Chinese blockbusters, please. I want to see what's going on over there.
You ever watched the Wolf? What is it?
You mean, is that the one that they're like
the Wolf Brigade? What is it called again?
Yeah. So I think they did a Chapo on this one, right? Like it was that one. It was almost like an American like military movie, but it was about like guys fighting demons or something with spears or some shit. Was that what it was about?
I think so. Yeah. Wasn't the wolf? It was the Wolf Warrior.
Wolf Warrior.
And one of them was not specifically the Wolf Warrior. They were all the Wolf Warrior. Every one of them was the Wolf Warrior.
Yeah, Wolf Warrior 2. Oh, these guys are modern day. They have like bulletproof vests. Okay, I thought they were like old. Okay, they have guns and stuff. I didn't know that. That's cool. They're like Spec Ops guys. Our Spec Ops guys are just like running drugs and like executing people, and their Spec Ops guys are having fun adventures. Oh, that sucks. Did you stick for the mid-credit scene for Ne Zha 2?
The prison? Like the secret prison scene?
Yeah, where they had to beat up his face to beat for the Face ID thing.
Yes.
That was a good gag, actually.
That's their way of like keeping things under wraps for a while, like so that Ne Zha can like figure things out or something.
They bought some time.
Have a training arc.
Yeah. Interesting, just a fun movie. I also want to say, I got something new at the theater that I haven't had before. I got a damn pretzel.
Wow, I got a pretzel at Naked Gun because I didn't have time to go to the
Naked Gun. Seems like a pretzel movie. Yeah.
Wow.
I cashed in my Regal points, so I got my pretzel and my Diet Root beer. I got it for $2, which I feel like every time I do this, when I cash in my Regal points to like get free food, I feel like there's like some sort of thing like they're like, if somebody is cashing in the Regal points and it's like less than $5, you've got to make them buy something else, please. Because they're like, are you sure you don't want anything else? Do you want to go grab a candy or something? I'm like, nope, I just want this. I'm a stinker. Pretzel pretty good though. Pretzel pretty good though.
I thought you were the movie theater lover, but here you are bilking them for all they're worth.
Look, I love to see the films. I sneak candy in all the time. And I did have.
Oh, that's right.
I did because this is my dinner. I'm kind of like the Robin Hood of the theater.
I was gonna say you're the Ne Zha of the theater. You're kind of like a prankster.
I am peeing in their icy machines and stuff.
Stop! Don't do that.
You know, I did see that for whatever sort of bullshit Harry Potter thing. I think they're like showing all the Harry Potter movies again, which is how you know we're going into a recession.
It's true.
But they're going to make a butterbeer flavored icy sometime, like a
I don't know.
butterscotch
Maybe
icy. I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe I'll try. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna try that. I'm not gonna have that.
I kind of wish I had hot dogs going into weapons. Have you seen Weapons yet?
I keep meaning to. I just keep.
There's a hot dog. You've seen this. You've seen the shot of the movie that's like 7 hot dogs. Like a guy eats 7 hot dogs in the movie.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's like a Whitest Kids You Know reference or some shit. But like it did when I saw that I'm like, God damn it! I wish I got the Weapons meal with the hot dogs and the Sour Patch Kids. What was I thinking? I've made a decision that when we have to figure out what we're going to do for our next drink segment because there's not really any other movies until
movies are done now.
Until
Ever
December.
Since the Sony fake Spider-Man movies died, we have lost our August, our October suite of movies. That was like our go-to. We had a safe space where it was Morbius or Craven or Madam Web. We always had those in the fall to endlessly talk about. Now that they fucking stopped, we're fucked. I guess we could do Tron. Tron.
I'm not a Tron guy. So like I don't know anything about Tron. What's going on?
I like both the Tron movies, but I don't like Jared Leto, so we are in a weird impasse.
Yeah.
And when I say I like both the Tron movies, I don't think they're good. I think they're both of them are kind of bad in unique and interesting ways.
Now we could do the Toxic Refresher.
The Toxic Refresher, yes. We have to be
but the Toxic Avenger has done an ad for Liquid Death, and he's come out against soda. So like,
wow.
I think I sent you that, right? Like it's like there's a PSA or like a commercial he's doing, a fake PSA. That's he's talking about how don't put bad chemicals in your body. I'm the Toxic Avenger, and I know a lot about bad chemicals.
Are you sure that's not just RFK? That is starting to look like Toxic.
He does look and sound like the Toxic Avenger. I am looking here. The Conjuring Last Rites, the Threesome, the Cut, the Baltimoreans. I don't know what that is. Downton Abbey, the grand finale. I'm not going to catch up on that. The Long Walk, the Stephen King movie, The Long Walk.
Oh yeah,
that comes out
long
September.
Sip.
The Long Sip. Ooh.
You have to see how long we can have just one big sip.
One.
Could you finish a?
That's a good idea.
Could you finish a whole large soda in one sip? We'll find out.
Yeah, we can make The Long Sip by Richard Bachman. What's a Richard Bachman? We had to figure out like a Richard Bachman thing. There's also the Spinal Tap movie. There's The Man in My Basement. There's not a lot of good movies coming out this year, Russ. It seems like it's really just a bunch of dog shit.
Yeah, it's one of the. I don't know if it feels like just movies have gotten less interesting to me, or like just
The Smashing Machine.
The Smashing Machine
with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Did we have to smash like a soda can on our head when we're done? I mean, there's Good Boy, the movie that everybody is hype about the dog that sees ghosts or whatever. Tron Ares. There's really nothing. Black Phone 2, that's another Stephen King.
I guess we're stuck with Tron. Stuck with Tron.
I think we might be Mortal Kombat 2. I really don't want to go see Tron though. Like I've never seen. I haven't seen the other ones. I haven't seen the other ones.
Just don't go see it and then lie to me and see if you can get away with it because you're just like
The Running Man. We've got like a Stephen King fall here, Russ. We've got The Running Man. We've got Black Phone, which I think is that's his son. That's a Joe Hill story. But it's a King fall. Is there anything? Wicked. Wicked. November is Wicked.
I saw the first one. I watched the first one with my mom.
How did we fucking forget about this? November's Zootopia 2.
Fruitopia
2. We got to drink a Fruitopia.
Fruitopia 2, Snake's Revenge.
That's right.
Because it's about a snake.
It is about a snake.
It does feel like you would never have cared about that movie in your life until they made it snake-centric. Now you're forced to go.
I have to go now. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is also coming out. I never watched the first one. Five Sips at Freddy's. Also, the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants. If we did some sort of, I don't know, leftist SpongeBob podcast, that would be the one we would talk about there.
But sadly, we don't.
We don't. Yeah.
It's maybe in another universe.
In some sort of variant.
Maybe we could talk piss into doing it again.
Yeah, if they happen to be like free from work or something for a while. If they happen to come back to Asheville, and I can make them sit on my couch and watch it. You know what I never have to force people to enjoy.
What's that?
Pizza. Hail Caesar. It's a pizza segment. I have
transition master at it again.
I'm going to get into the news story announcing this item, and then I'll tell you what I ate. This is a press release from Pizza Hut. Adults are finally getting their share of the pie. The pizza pie, that is. Pizza Hut's new crafted Flatzz with 2 Z's, crafted Flatzz, rolled out this week, touted by the brand as its largest global launch in history. They are, quote, an elevated personal pizza experience with grown-up recipes and abundant toppings on a lighter hand-stretched crust, and are available in more than 20 countries worldwide. International examples currently include the pesto veggie with balsamic drizzle in the UK, Korean barbecue in Taiwan, and tandoori chicken in India. The flatbread offering launched the U.S. market this week with a new adults-only campaign, highlighting the menu's adult appeal. In the 15-second national broadcast and online spot seen here, hungry kids come running into a kitchen, interrupting a mom who is enjoying some alone time with a crafted Flatzz. She declines to give any children any of her adults-only meal, with the ad closing on a shot of her sneaky kids grabbing hand before they get to their dinner. The varieties that currently exist now are Nashville hot chicken with Nashville seasoning, onions, mozzarella, and a pickle flavored ranch sauce. That was one of the ones I got. Chicken bacon ranch, which is chicken bacon ranch. The ultimate, which is like a supreme. Double pepperoni, which is like a standard pepperoni and cup pepperoni. That was the other one I got. And then a 4 cheese. The thing that is why I got these, they're $5 until 5 p.m. only, with prices after 5 p.m. varying depending on location. Just make it fucking $5. I don't know why would you do it like that? That's crazy.
Okay.
Yes.
Alan, you presented me with a lot of information, and I had a hard time internalizing all of it. So it's for adults, but with a Z at the end.
Two Z's.
I don't know. That doesn't feel very adult to me, but maybe, hey, us adults, we have to have fun. We have to harken back to our childhood. I mean, me and Alan probably both got the McDonald's Happy Birthday meal, right?
I did not.
Wow. Okay. You didn't get a Grimace tin? You didn't do your gotcha pull?
I got burned by the Minecraft gotcha pull, so like I'm not. I'm just gonna. And I got burned by my Labubu pull too, so like I
got burned by the Labubu. Well, that's on you, Alan. That's fucking gambling. That's pretty much buying scratchers.
Okay, hold on a second. How is that any different than the McDonald's blind box pull? It's the same thing.
Because I like all the characters all the same. I'm a fan of any one of them.
Okay, hold on. I was ready to. So I got the One Piece Labubu collab. All of the characters except for one have the Labubu smile, the iconic Labubu smile, and the one that I got,
like the one.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say more like the one brain cell collab.
Come on, as an investment, my Labubu is going to be worth more than your. It's my Labubu. James Cage White voice. I consider it as investment.
Let me see. I'm gonna go on eBay and see how much the Grimace tin goes for. Let's see.
I'm going to go up on there and see how much a Labubu costs. Oh, wait, it's double. I already know because I've been trying to find Labubus.
People are just selling the okay, let's see. The Grimace is $10 on eBay. How much is the One Piece Labubu?
The blind box is... No, wait, hold on a second. Brook certified, sealed, confirmed Brook Labubu is $30. So I could have got my money back. I could have got my money back in like $3 or $4.
Well, you know what? I got to smile with my friend Grimace. And Alan, you couldn't tell me one thing about Frankie.
One thing about... I didn't get Frankie.
Wait, well, who did you get?
I got Brooke.
What are your feelings on Brooke? Do you like Brooke?
I think he's cool as a concept, but he is a skeleton, so he's not doing the Labubu face. That's the problem. That's my whole problem. Literally every other... If I got any of the other Labubus, I would have been happy because they would have been doing the Labubu face. But because he's a skeleton, they're not doing the Labubu face.
Okay, this suddenly makes more sense to me.
Do you see all the pictures of the
can't
One
believe
Piece
you
Labubu?
fucking lost the game, dude. I can't believe you lost.
3, 4, 5, 6,
You
7,
fucking
8,
got owned by
9,
the
10,
Labubu.
11. It's a 1 out of 13 shot because the other one is Gear 5 Luffy. There is a secret Labubu in each one that you can get. That's like
the
rare...
chaser.
No, the chaser's Gigi Murren.
Come on.
It's like the holographic Labubu.
That's Jared Leto and Tron Ares.
It's like you can't. He's kind of like a human Labubu. He's kind of doing. He's kind of doing like the Labubu face, like an evil smile. That's him as the Joker.
He is kind of doing that. Anyway,
did you see? I posted
so
about this,
funny.
but I had a dream that I was invited to the White House with like a podcaster press badge, and I showed up. I showed up before the press conference, like before anybody else, and I sat like front and center in front of the podium where Trump was, and like they were like preparing everything, and I was in, and Trump walks out, and he's just kind of like, he had like a like a bottle of water, and he's just kind of like looking around, and I just like he pulls up, and I do the Labubu smile, like I kind of tilt my head down like the Clockwork Orange, and I do the Labubu smile, and he just kind of looks at me and frowns, and then he has somebody move the podium somewhere else.
Wow. You mogged the president. You Labubu mogged the president.
I Labubu mogged him. Do you think Trump's ever going to have to see a Labubu and like interact with it? Like,
I mean, they do that to celebrities. You saw the clip of like Liam Neeson having to contend with what a Labubu was.
I think Trump's going to make his own. Folks, they're calling
Trump
it
Boo.
Trump Boo.
The Trump. He's going to talk about it, and then it's never going to come out.
It's like his
we got a Trump boo on the way. It's coming.
Like his stupid phone, like his fake phone that he's making.
His fake phone is Huawei. What is the Chinese brand?
It's not even Huawei. Well, that's the whole thing. Is he's like, it's made here in America, and it's great.
It's made in America, made using all the parts from.
Yeah, all the parts that were imported from somewhere else, because there's none of those chips are made here. I can tell you that immediately. They're not making that shit here in America. I need to get a Labubu. I need to get a real Labubu.
We get to focus on the Labubu. We're talking about the flatbread pizzas for some reason.
Oh yeah, Alan, the flatbread pizza. Russ, when I sent you the picture of that flatbread pizza, did you think that looked like an elevated meal for adults?
Not particularly, but
you did say it looked like somebody shit on my pizza, which I kind of agree with.
You did. Yeah, no, okay, so we're talking about the photo you sent me, not this, like, press photo. Yeah, this press photo doesn't even particularly look like it's for adults, it just looks like somebody fucked up a personal pan pizza, but whatever.
You know what this...
The one you sent me, Alan, legitimately looked like, if you got that served you at a restaurant, you'd be like, did something happen to my food? Like, what did I
insult somebody, like, on accident? Like,
what did I... Well, you're all like, is the t-shirt I'm wearing offensive? Do they think I'm a leftist loon? What did I do?
They saw my they saw the vote for Joe Biden or convicted felon shirt. You're like the guy on the you're the guy on the plane. You're like, you see my shirt when you go to Pizza Hut? Yeah, it was bad. So I got the Nashville hot chicken one and I got the pepperoni one. I'll say the pepperoni one I ate almost entirely in the car drive back home. Because it's fine. The one weird choice that they make with all of the standard sauce, like regular pizzas, is they use a sweet marinara. Like it's like, I don't think I've had a sweet marinara from Pizza Hut before. It's like extra ketchup-y. Like it's like extra sugary and I think like the regular, maybe I don't eat Pizza Hut with any regularity to know, but like, I feel like Pizza Hut sauce has always been kind of sweet. This is sweeter than I remember it being. And I was kind of like taken aback by it. But the crust was fine. The pepperoni and the cheese was okay. It's what I realize this is this, they're kind of trying to go after the Domino's artisan pizzas, which we loved. And we're a better version of this, basically.
Right. Probably bigger too.
They were bigger.
It does feel like they're like trying to make personal pan pizzas for adults now.
I think they got roasted too hard on those $2 personal pan pizzas that everybody shit on. And they're like,
Yeah.
we have to take this back. We have to turn the narrative around. We're making ones for
plus
adults
it
now.
up.
Everybody was saying these are baby pizzas, these are Lunchables for kids, and now we got to make like a Mac Tonight pizza.
I love the copy for this pizza because they were like this is a pizza that you turn on C-SPAN and watch a turn on C-SPAN 3 and watch a talk about it, or you're like reading a Tolstoy novel and nibbling on your Flatzz. It was like they were definitely trying to push this like this is the sophisticates pizza. I'm like I don't see a sophistic.
It's Mac Tonight.
I guess Mac Tonight was still going for like, oh, this is like a fun party guy. Like this is the food that fawns would eat.
That's true. There's nobody. I mean, this one shows a bunch of like millennials standing around like a butcher block countertop, eating this, and they've got like a notebook for some reason.
It's like the Nintendo Switch, the early Nintendo Switch commercials, where like young, hip, interesting people are like, let's get all around together at our small apartments and go to the.
Let's go to the rooftop like Hey Arnold and play this game. And play 1-2 Switch or whatever the fuck. Yeah. That's what they're doing with this. I mean, look, okay, the thing is, like, if I got one of these, if I got the pepperoni one for lunch and it was $5, or if I was at the airport and I got one of these for $5, I'd be like, that's fine. If I got the Nashville hot chicken pizza that I got, which does not look anything like the photo, the Nashville hot chicken pizza, to explain why it looked like doo-doo and why it was so confusing, and I was baffled when I opened the box. They covered the entire surface of the pizza with the Nashville hot powder. It was enough that it kind of made my like nose twitch when I opened the box. Like, like it was like I got pepper sprayed like a tiny bit when I opened the box. It wasn't like crazy spicy because it's not like concentrated spice, but it's just everywhere. And they did give me a cup of pickle ranch to dip it in. Which is, I do think they literally just poured pickle juice and some ranch and made it slightly sourer.
Okay, sure.
It's not good. It was bad. I took like one bite of that. I ate one and a half squares, like slices of this pizza, and I threw the rest away. I ate the entire pepperoni. So I think my take on this is if you get the pepperoni or the cheese one, or maybe the chicken bacon ranch, I was thinking like maybe I'll go back and get the chicken bacon ranch one of these days. I'm not going to go back and get any of these anymore. I'm not going back there. Also, the ordering process, I pulled up to the Pizza Hut drive-through window, which you normally have working. And I waited for like 5 minutes. I'm like, it must be busy. And I'm like, wait a second, there's nobody here. And I drove around and I'm like, there's only one car here. And I went inside and I'm like, there's only one employee here. And she was very nice, but I had to go inside and get it. And it like, obviously she was like working on other stuff. It's like, I think there's only one person working at Pizza Hut now. I think they're kind of running a ghost ship now. Like,
it's a ghost kitchen to itself.
And they brought back the buffet. So like, I think she must be like, have been making pizzas to go put out on the buffet for lunch and stuff. But like, it's basically, it is a ghost kitchen now. Like, it's fucked up.
When you walked around, did you hear the Powerhouse song from Looney Tunes? Like, it's just playing in the background as they were trying to get all this stuff done.
Yeah, she was like pulling a big lever to like stamp the pizzas out on a conveyor belt. Yeah.
It's a Frizz Freeling cartoon. Not a Chuck, not a Tex.
Mm-hmm. Russ, tell me about the pizza you had today.
You know, there's a pizza that I've been critical of in the past.
Nicki Minaj meme, so there's a pizza.
So, yeah. I'm holding my fingers to my face. No, I think on this podcast I've reviewed the Mexican pizza twice before.
Mm-hmm.
And both times I found it quite middling.
Wow.
And the first time it was just like a random order, and I knew you loved it, and I got it, and it was not... Maybe it was in a bad mood. Maybe just the location was bad. Second time was when they had just brought it back, and it was the hype item at the moment, because it's like, an old friend returns. Well, they ain't ever been my friend. The Mexican pizza and me have had bad blood. And I when it comes to the Taco Bell, I'm a gummy man. I'm trying to
gummy is yummy.
Less Taco Bell in general. So when I do go, I usually get a burrito, and then maybe whatever comes in the side or whatever. Anyway, I'll just say I got it this time because I hadn't had a pizza in these last 2 weeks. And I felt like obligated to try a pizza for the podcast. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get a Mexican pizza. And you know what, Alan? Maybe it's because it's been back on the menu for a while and the employee working there knew what's up. And I never try to shit on fast food employees. They don't get paid enough. And what is fast food but like a game of telephone, but food? You know what I mean?
If there's any problem, the issue comes from further up the chain where somebody made instructions on how to mass produce these items.
Right. Like I could never shit on a fast food employee, but I can praise them when they get it right. And they did get it right this time. The ratio was good. The cheese was good. It's got like the nice cheese blend on top. Whatever that weird sauce is, I liked it.
The Mexican pizza sauce. I love the Mexican pizza sauce. The Mexican pizza sauce is like a mix of marinara sauce and like taco sauce, basically.
That's bizarre, but you know what? It was pretty good.
I think it's like tomato sauce. Yeah.
Maybe I was just in the mood for some motherfucking refried beans because whatever goop in the middle, it was hitting today. I don't know why. In the past, it was like grainy because I don't know if it's the same refried beans that they put in like at the burrito or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. There's a big vat in the back of beans, like a big bean vat.
But for some reason today, it fucking hit. I don't know why. I was in a damn refried bean mood. And then I got I bought the combo, so I got 2 soft tacos with it, and they were soft tacos. But for some reason, it fucking hit for me. I have no clue why. But the Mexican pizza can go hard.
I love the Mexican pizza.
There is the whole thing about it being that combo being $11, and I'm like, it's 2 giant tortillas that are made out of corn and that are probably 25 cents.
I'm pretty sure it used to be. I'm pretty sure the standalone Mexican pizza used to be like $4.79 before COVID or something stupid.
Right.
And now it's like $7. Yeah.
But we cannot complain about fast food prices because that is the least interesting conversation point maybe on Earth. There are a few things I can think that are less interesting.
It is the only thing me and my dad talk about, though.
What is going on? What is this chaos? I mean,
look, it is like the news, but it's the news of the day. Everybody's living with it. Look, groceries. It's an old fashioned word, but we're hearing it more and more. It's basically that.
No,
like,
of course.
The new news my dad told me about is, did you hear they're looking at building a Buc-ee's nearby sometime soon? Maybe. There's a rumor going around that Buc-ee's may be coming sometime soon. They are building the first one in North Carolina down in Mebane, sometime in the next year or so.
My worry is that if we ever do a video podcast again where like I see you, Alan, or if you stream again, your wardrobe's gonna exclusively turn into Buc-ee's merch.
I mean, they have like a full clothing. They have a full.
You're gonna wear the
section.
Bucky onesie. You're gonna be wearing the Bucky toque.
Yeah,
beanie.
Full
I'm
Bucky.
just saying, you're gonna be fully Bucky kitted out.
Buc-ee's is maybe like the only good thing that came out of Texas. Like it owns.
That's there's other.
That's not true. I mean, Pimp C, Paul Wall,
Chopped and Screwed. DJ Screw.
Yeah, DJ Screw. Yeah, I don't like. I have beef with Houston just from a weather and the way the city's laid out perspective.
The blacktop melting your shoe soles when you walk around.
It more or less just kind of being a weird swamp, a weird swamp that has all the heat. It has the humidity of a swamp and the heat of a blacktop.
And you know what's the worst part about that swamp?
You can't drain
There's no damn gambits around. There's no Creole vibes.
That's and there are Cajun restaurants, but there's no gambit. If I just walked around and I did see like, I think they should, as like a government position or something, there should be like like gambits that are like hired by the state to like, oh, mon ami.
You're saying like a cad, like a Creole cad, just somebody who goes around and goes mon ami to the ladies. Mon jolie belle.
Yeah.
You could be that, Alan. That could be your, you could transition. If you're unsatisfied with your current work, you could become the local gambit type and are constantly flirting with women and winning high stakes card games.
I'm not good enough with a bow staff though. That's the problem.
Alan, it's called training. You can do anything.
That's right. I could become an immortal. In America, we don't have immortals. We have Gambit cosplayers.
You're not even Gambit cosplay. You're just living that. Christopher Claremont is just one of those talented of writer. He's a talented writer, but he's not talented enough to create a character whole cloth like that. He has to be based on something real.
Oh, you think Gambit is a archetypal character that exists in the collective unconscious, like persona?
I watched Lost has him. Sawyer and Lost.
That's true. I mean,
Those
like,
guys are out there.
the Cajun guy. Yeah, the weird Cajun, the Cajun horny man. The Cajun
Southern
horny man.
hucksters, handsome Southern hucksters. You could be one.
That's true. I feel like, I mean, we talked about me after watching Sinners becoming like a Mississippi Delta blues guy.
I'm working so hard to get Alan to become a full blown like.
I need to become more
go
Southern.
Around étouffé guy. What is it again?
Etouffee.
Étouffé. Just trying to get you to get so into étouffé.
I mean, I do go to that Cajun restaurant every time I'm in Houston, and I'm like, ooh, this fried gator. Ooh.
Ooh, the fried gator.
Ooh, the fried gator. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the fried gator. Go around town. My name's Alan. Sorry, I won't do Gambit Russ anytime soon here.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm just saying, Alan, this is such a... I just... Do other friends try to force business partners? I just think for the health of the podcast, you should become a Southern huckster gentleman wife stealer, is all I'm saying.
I like you had me at wife stealer. I'm in now. I'm glad you enjoyed
You're
Mexican
saying your husband is the chief of the police?
Mm-hmm.
Do you keep handcuffs in the dresser? You could be that. You could be that guy. Anyway.
I'm gonna charge these with kinetic energy.
Oh, man. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Alan's like, please stop.
The Gambit Russ is one of my favorite. I like him a lot better than Halfling Russ.
Wow, we don't need to go. This is streamer lore. People don't.
The lore. I do want to briefly talk about. Did you get the Baja Midnight?
No, they have not gone in my area. They have the slush, but I'm not. I don't want to pay for the slush. I don't want the whole thing. So the next time I'm near a Taco Bell,
I got it last night.
I'll stop in.
I got it last night, and I got the street tacos
at midnight.
Not at midnight because no. I could have. I should. I wonder if it'd be different.
It's different at midnight.
You turn into a gremlin.
You know how like when you ride in an airplane that apparently like tomato juice tastes better? Maybe it's one of those situations.
Wait, why does it taste better on an airplane?
Oh God, there's something about like your taste buds or something. What is it? Why does tomato juice taste better on an airplane? Let's see. Tomato juice, and this is according to the Google AI, which is always right about everything. Tomato juice tastes better on an airplane because the cabin's low pressure, dry air, and high noise levels dull your sensitivity to sweet and salty flavors, but heighten the perception of umami, a savory taste present in tomato juice. So, Google AI.
I mean, a Reddit post also says that. That's strange. I don't know if I buy that.
I just don't like tomato juice. I've tried. That's one of those foods I feel I've eaten so many times in my life. I've never liked a Bloody Mary. Could never enjoy a Bloody Mary.
Remember when V8 was, they were trying to get that off the ground?
Oh, my dad drank a V8 every day. That was his like source of vitamin C.
Why was V8 was so big for a while? And they're like, well, we made ones that aren't as shitty. They got tomato, but it's got some fruit and stuff in it too. Like other fruits.
Right.
The Baja Midnight it's good. And I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it is kind of like every other Purple Mountain Dew you've had before. It's not like a new flavor in the way that Baja Blast is.
No!
The mango was a more new flavor to me. The street tacos or the street chalupas, I think they've had these before, haven't they?
Yeah, I had one. They've had some variant upon these.
I think they've had whatever this weird puffy kind of donut-like shell type thing. It's really kind of an excuse to give you a smaller taco, basically. They give you two of them. I will say the interesting thing about this is that this might be the first Taco Bell item that has cilantro on it.
Huh, you're right.
I don't think Taco Bell has put cilantro on anything before. And I got the Cantina chicken version because I wasn't going to get the steak. The Cantina chicken, as we talked about, is one of the better additions they've made to the menu in recent years. The onion and cilantro blend, I need to see if I can maybe get them to put that on other stuff. Because the diced up onions and cilantro, that is maybe the most authentic thing that Taco Bell has on the menu. Of like, that is the thing you get on tacos. That's right. That is the thing that you would get on a street taco. That's correct.
You would get, it's the stuff you would get on a street taco, but the street taco is a giant puffy pastry. It's like, I don't know.
It's weird. It's like a chalupa shell on the inside, like a small chalupa shell. and then like a weird layer of crusty cheese, and then like a tortilla on the outside, like a flour tortilla on the outside. And they're small. They're like slightly smaller than a regular taco. Kind of strange. I also got the cheesy melt grilled steak burrito. That was okay. That's just kind of like it's like a $3 thing. It's like, it's decent for $3. It's not a bad deal, but it's just like rice, steak, cheese, and what is it? Jalapeno sauce or some shit. It's not bad. Mm-hmm. That's like of the new items they have. Those were both okay.
Yeah, nothing's been very inspiring as of late, but that's part.
I've got some good news. Our president is delivering pizza to our troops.
Wow.
Trump delivers burgers and pizza to handsome National Guard. So as he's taken over DC, he's gotten. I haven't been paying attention to this because I don't care about what's going on to DC, I guess. But
it's hard to. It's very hard to.
It's like DC's not even a state. I'm in favor of them becoming a state and taking away votes for the Republicans. That'd be funny. But the National Guard is now the cops, I guess, of DC or something. That he's after Big Balls got Big Balls. I assume came to Trump like Sid did after they took his shoes and Monkey Man could have stopped him or whatever. You remember that shit?
Right. Yeah.
They got me for my foams, Mr. Trump. He's done kind of martial law, I guess, here. But he showed up with a bunch of Wise Guys pizzas to give to the National Guard. And in a speech, he said, "You're incredible people. You make the country run, frankly. The capital city will be maxed out in terms of beauty. Cleaning graffiti, repairing park grass, and fixing road medians.
Its beauty stat will be increased by 10. Yes."
I like he said maxed out. That's cool. He also said...
What was the thing you sent me about like how is his museum comment part of this? I don't remember.
Museums aren't talking about what we're doing right now and in the future.
They're not about nice things that are going on. They're about bad things that happened.
I like that Trump has kind of turned into John Krasinski, the good news. What about news about the good stuff that I'm doing?
Why isn't there one about golf courses? They're so nice.
Folks, it's called Wonderful. It's a guy and his wife, and they talk about what their favorite color is.
It's called Hogcast Speedy Delivery. Great fun. It's a great show. They're positive. I didn't like they talk too much about what's going woke this year. I agree, but it's,
I'm into the new sincerity. Jesse Thorne, very smart guy. Big beard.
Jesse Thorne.
Big beard. Not much hair on top. Not much hair on top. Big beard.
Yeah.
First, I do like the new sincerity is back because of Superman. James Gunn reinvented the new sincerity, and
Mr. Gunn, thank you. I'm standing up and saluting. My mom loves Superman, by the way. Did I tell you this?
No, but that doesn't surprise me. It's like a movie mom.
She watched it the other day, and she fucking loved Superman. She thought it was great.
I'm just pissed because
she liked it more than I did.
I think that movie would be like a 4 out of 5 movie if I took out some of the stuff. If I was there to just like slap James Gunn with a ruler when he was gonna do like a stupid song, or when he was gonna say the words punk rock, or when he was going to do the monkeys on typewriters thing.
I think the thing that I hate the most, and he just abuses it every time, and it's like filler. It's filler to me. It's filler in my brain. Is guy walks down corridor and kicks everyone's ass with no difficulties whatsoever. James Gunn loves that shit. He's crazy for it.
He does love doing it. He does love that so much. Well, and this time, this one wasn't a corridor, but it was Mr. Terrific's walking around the big bubble. Right?
Yes.
Yes. But
there's another one too. I think there's also the bad guys get one too.
Do they?
When they fight the super robots in the Hall of Justice.
Oh yeah, they do get that. The Mr. Terrific one was kind of like that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that was a hallway scene that ended on a big 360 rotating thing where Groot's like climbing, Rocket's climbing on Groot, and they're like going back to back and shooting guns and all this other shit, and it's like, wow, this is epic. Superman's fine. Hey, he didn't have any special cereal flavored milk or whatever though, so
yeah, it's terrible.
So
it's not worth it.
Pedro Pascal, he might be losing big time, or losing all the fans according to Mike Zero, but he's winning in terms of milk.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. I've got we talked about chains that are potentially going to go woke and broke. I've got a list here, the most overpriced pizza chains in the U.S. according to customers.
Well,
which
maybe
pizza?
yeah. Okay.
Which
maybe
pizza
they
chain?
went anti-woke, and maybe that's why they had to raise the prices.
So by that logic, this makes sense. The number one most overpriced pizza chain according to Americans is Papa John's.
That was my first guess. I fucking nailed it.
Now, we didn't talk about this. This is fascinating. I missed this story. This is from earlier in the year. They made a Papa John's garlic sauce bath bomb.
Ew.
And you know that one lady from TikTok that's like the one lady with like the weird bob cut and the makeup that's like always cooking stuff in her kitchen. That's like making like a elevated grilled cheese. The trad wife lady, they teamed up with her for the bath bomb. They teamed up with a TikTok trad wife.
This is like when me and Alan were talking about the beige frequency video about Liver King the other day. These people are huge.
Hold on a second. This is not actually that lady. This is a lady that's doing a parody, I guess, of that lady. Okay, so that's funnier, I guess. Okay, fine.
Still, the logic still stands. This stuff is more popular than anything we've ever liked. Like, we love, like, the Doughboys podcast, the Liver King, the trad wife who makes the grilled cheese sandwiches, all that stuff. Infinitely more popular than the stuff that we consider popular in our world. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's just an alternate universe where things are going down and there's drama every day and these people want to kill each other. It's crazy.
I mean, Laura Loomer is talking about Arby's and in Marjorie Taylor Greene's pants and stuff. Like, it's happening all the time. It's they're, you know what things are kind of going in the right direction? Bubba is up now more than he's ever been before. Bubba is back.
Bubba is up.
Bubba is back in a big way. Everybody's going to be hearing about his dually. If I talk about his dually now, people are going to understand what I mean. Like, they should widen the lanes at Burger King. They should let Bubba drive his dually into the Burger King. And it is okay for him to say that the teenage cashier is hot. Actually.
Listen, it's just an appreciation for the female form is all he's doing. He has a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Merch Crick.
Stop being weird.
Yeah, Merch Crick. She killed somebody. The number two. What do you think the number two most expensive?
The lore.
So I will say, do you know what a large pepperoni pizza costs at Papa John's?
$28.
$17 to $19.
Okay, that's better than
That's
I guess
crazy,
I was applying
though.
No, for sure. For that quality, it's pretty crazy.
Like, that's a price you would pay at like a local, like fancy, like whatever your nice local chain would be like a $20 pizza, right?
Yeah. No, what I guess I went 28 because isn't that the price of like what is the second one? Is it what is the King Arthur pizza called again? It's the chain that's the, oh my god, what, Round Table? Is it Round Table?
No. Donato's.
This is
the Columbus style thin crust pizza, where they give you a ton of pepperonis on it. $17 for one of their pizzas. People also say that their sauce is too much like ketchup. I can see where that. Also, I think Columbus style pizza is kind of divisive. I don't
know for sure.
I don't know why if you should have that. Number 3, I don't agree. Oh, sorry. Number 2 was actually Pizza Hut. My bad. Number 2 was Pizza Hut, which makes sense. Pizza is too expensive. Then number 3 was Donato's. Number 4, I disagree with. Domino's.
Wow. I guess everything's gone up, you know.
I mean, everything
Domino's,
has gone.
You might be able to get away with it. It's just one of those things where, like, you have to coupon your way through it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The base price of like a 5-topping deluxe pizza, the ultimate pepperoni and the 5-topping deluxe is somewhere between $18 and $24 regionally. I guess it depends. It's because it's like flat style pricing, but it's higher. But I mean, the real thing is that the best way to get that is all the different coupons. So it's like you're forced to use coupons at Domino's. And I feel like more often than not, I usually get like the medium pizzas because you can get those for $7.99 or whatever. So like, it's not it's not the cheapest, but it's not as egregious as some of the other ones. Blaze is right after this. They're kind of in the similar price range, but it's custom. So like I don't know. I don't think that's like too crazy. Mod Pizza also after this. Again, that's like custom. Marco's Pizza. The Marco's near me closed, so I don't know anything about that. But it's also like a $16 to $17 for a large pepperoni. Godfather's Pizza, $20 for a large pie. Jet's Pizza, $21 and up apparently. Hungry Howie's,
wow,
$15 to $21. Pizza Ranch. Yeah,
it is kind of mind blowing as somebody who makes their own pizza now that it is crazy how expensive it's gotten when it's truly not that expensive to make a pizza. And even my pizzas have gotten, as I've gotten lazier and I just buy pre-bought sauce and
it's still not that expensive.
Pre-bought dough. Yeah, it's just crazy.
I mean, it only makes it like more stark contrast.
And they're all going woke.
That's so true. They're all going broke. Little Caesars though. Little Caesars is still doing it.
Little Caesars now is going to be little she hers.
No, you can't. That can't happen, Russ. That's not going to happen. Little Caesars is the thinking guy for guys who think about the Roman Empire pizza chain. You can't do that.
I'm sorry, it's little she hers now.
Little she hers.
It's little she herstory.
No.
And it's actually focusing on the ancient women of Rome now.
Okay, I do like that.
Oh, come on. You love an Italian woman. Well, you got to admit that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Instead of Papa John's, it's going to be Papa frickin' Joanne's. They're going to sell.
And I'm glad it's still Papa though. That's fun. Not Mama Joanne's.
Yeah, it's Papa Joanne's.
They're
a
queer.
mom can be a Papa sometimes.
Yeah, they're queering gender roles and stuff.
That makes it more annoying to me. A woman can't be a Papa. It's the mamas and the papas, not the papas and the.
Whenever you see the podcast "Call Her Daddy," you have like a mini stroke. Like you get so mad. Call her daddy.
When they came to my local Native American casino, I showed up in protest and waved a sign like, "I will not call you daddy. I will call you ma'am." Because I respect comedians for being our truth tellers, but I don't respect them for queering heterosexuality.
I don't think that's what they're doing on Call Her Daddy. I really don't think that's what they're doing on Call Her.
I haven't listened myself. I'm just mad.
I think Call Her Daddy is just like, that's like Barstool for women.
Wait, did Ant-Man? Sorry, I know we're not supposed to talk about him anymore because he's such a minor figure in our lives. But did Ant-Man?
Ian
Miles Chong. Did he comment on Has he commented on the
Cracker Barrel
stuff yet?
I do actually. Let me twitter.com stress.
It seems like something he'd be so mad about. It's like, dude, there's no Cracker Barrels.
There are no Cracker Barrels in Malaysia. What are you doing?
I at least have driven past one. There was one in Portland. I never went to it.
Okay,
I can fucking make pancakes at my house.
Cracker Barrel from Still Gray. Let's see here. I did find a post from. Okay, yes, we do have some. He has been posting about it.
Yes, he's pissed. He's fucking angry about it.
Whoa, what is going on with Cracker Barrel? It's worse than anyone could have ever imagined.
I guess is where I don't know. There's so many worse things I can think of. Cracker Barrel scandals. I mean, they already had racism scandals in the 90s. So we're going back to this. Like, if somebody was like, "Dude, did you hear the fucked up, crazy Cracker Barrel news?" I'm like, "What? They have like there was like rats in all their food. Like they're serving 1,000 pounds of rat meat in America." And they're like, "No, they changed the logo." It's like, okay.
Well, so the other thing they found out, it's the logo. This is what got them to pay attention to it, is the logo. But then they're like, "Did you know that they funded a Pride event in Nashville once? One of the franchisees did." It's like, okay. And it's like, "Did you know that they did DEI hiring practices?" I'm like, "Well, wasn't that like legally required for them to do that?"
Yeah, because they did racism in the 90s. Like, they had to go back. They had to do something about it.
It's like their brand was that they were racist before, and then they moved away from being racist. Also, a funny thing. So he has posted, Ian Miles Chong has posted 1, 2, 3 posts about Cracker Barrel in the last 2 days. One of them is the stock price, which has apparently gone down 16% in the last like week. That, again, stock market, cool, good, and real. It's definitely real.
Yeah. I went to the store today and I saw the Bud Light on the shelves. I went like, there is definitely less Bud Light there now, right? They stopped selling it, right?
Yeah. The last time he posted
Truly
about Cracker
insane,
Barrel was 2020. And he said, the radical left has come for Cracker Barrel because poor white people eat there.
The radical
I
left.
don't even know. Do you remember what the Cracker Barrel discourse was in 2020?
No clue.
What was it? Are we stuck in a time loop? Oh, here we go. Let me see what the 2020 news is. What happened in 2020? They partnered in DoorDash. They added alcohol to the menu. They closed a bunch of it due to COVID. They closed a bunch of restaurants, and I guess that's the radical left made them close, I guess.
Right.
What the fuck? Oh, apparently until recently, face masks were still required to enter for Uber Eats drivers to enter Cracker Barrel. They're like having an Eddington style freak out on these guys, I guess.
God damn.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta go to a hero. In a time of villains, we need to go to heroes.
Yeah, that's right. Sonic News, Views, Reviews, and Tudes. I got 2 heroes for you. 2 of our greatest heroes of all time have teamed up. That's right. Sonic and Pac-Man are collabing now.
Wow.
Sonic and Pac-Man linked up. Need it or keep it?
I'm gonna say something, Alan, and you know me. Stop me. Tell me to quit ranting if I have to. I feel like in the PS1 and PS2 eras, they really wanted Pac-Man to be a mascot.
They were trying to figure out how to get him to go into 3D.
Right, and his eyes are himself, which is always I thought was interesting. And then in the 360 era, they switched to Pac-Man Championship Edition, and he went decidedly retro, and they only focused on keeping him like 8-bit.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have circled back around, and I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like the kids who grew up on Pac-Man World 2, I guess Pac-Man World 1, I mean, they now are Pac-Man's back in charge. You know what I mean?
Do you think this means we're going to see a return to the Pac-Man Adventures cartoon?
You're saying Pac-Man and his ghostly adventures is up next with the E-Thought Pac Girl?
In General betray us? The
dude.
The general betray us
up when that. Yeah, I guess we're looping around, and then it's just gonna go on an infinite loop from there.
It's gonna be a ghost named after like Pete Hegseth or something instead of Patreus.
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's just crazy. But yeah. How do you like Pac-Man? What are your feelings? I've never gotten your feelings. With
my
Pac-Man
feeling on it is basically the Young Thug tweet where I realized he couldn't wear jeans and I got profoundly depressed.
He can't wear jeans now.
Yeah.
He's got legs. There was a period of time though where the ex-players, they hated JRPGs and they hated leg Pac-Man. Now I like both. See, the problem is that
I do like leg Pac-Man.
Pac-Man World 2 is not as good a game as either of the Pac-Man Championship Edition games.
No.
However, I do like Leg Pac-Man. I've got nothing against him. I like him in Smash Bros.
Yeah, that's my favorite place I like him from is Smash Bros.
I think the thing I miss the most about Pac-Man is I liked when he had a wife and kid. I thought that was fun. I like that he was like the married.
Did you see that thing that was like all of the video game mascots are single now. They won't let Mario fuck Peach or whatever. And it's like I guess Pac-Man is the only one that like Pac-Man has a girlfriend. Like he has a wife.
No, Pac-Man doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. Mrs. Pac. Well, you know what happened to Miss Pac-Man.
Is she like his cousin now?
Well, no, Miss Pac-Man got fucking obliterated because of copyright shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Miss Pac-Man's gone. But, well, man, I don't know. But yeah, I always liked, and they should have added Miss Pac-Man as a Echo Fighter in
That's right.
Smash Bros. Ultimate. But anyway.
That's right.
I'm excited. I like Leg Pac-Man. I like Pac-Man in general. I think I'm committing to buying the Sonic game because once a episode I go like, should I get it? Should I not get it? I think I'm gonna get it. You're gonna get it?
I got Pac-Man World 2 repack. I mean, Sonic. Oh. So Sonic is going to be DLC in Pac-Man 2 World repack, and Pac-Man is going to be and Pac-Man's going to be in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. It's a double-sided cross-up. Like they're
Are there any other characters you want Sonic to go meet?
me.
The crossover. Any other? Okay, are there any other franchises, video game franchise, not the Alan franchise? And I know you like to call yourself a franchise.
The Alan Wake franchise. I wanted to be Alan Wake.
Yes. It'll be like when was it a Morrison? No. When did the Flash meet Sonic, the fake Sonic character?
Oh,
was it a Morrison?
You mean Krizix or whatever the fuck?
Krizix, yeah. That was it.
Was it?
I can't remember. But you want Alan Wake to have like a Morrison style diatribe with Sonic the Hedgehog, like a philosophical diatribe, like the fucking the Wile E. Coyote, the existential Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, it's gonna be called the Hedgehog's Gospel. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be cool.
Who was that? It was like he was a guy that had like a stupid name that was just like a million Y's and Z's and stuff. Crackle. It was Crackle. He's from the planet. He was from the planet like Quiz. He was a quiz. He's a radio frequency being, and he was created by Mark Miller and Grant Morrison. Yeah. Okay.
Bummer. Okay.
Where Flash Volume 2? Did they? I think. Do you think Grant Morrison knows who Sonic the Hedgehog is? I think that's a Mark Miller thing.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Grant Morrison.
I know Mark Miller is definitely more savvy.
I feel like Grant Morrison's not playing video games. Grant Morrison is like doing spells and playing guitar, and like Mark Miller is definitely like playing video games.
Right.
They are both Scottish though. That's something you don't really think about. But he is a Scottish guy. He has it's more of his edgy stuff that I think of, like him being like like Kick-Ass or whatever, that I think of him being like, that makes him seem like he's American. I guess kind of is what I was gonna say. Is he seems like he's American because he has edgy bullshit that he does with like Old Man Logan or whatever the fuck, or the Ultimates. But no, he's just a weird Scottish guy too. That's an interesting thing. Speaking of weird collabs, Eggman is in Shinobi Art of Vengeance now.
Okay.
The DLC for Shinobi Art of Vengeance will include bosses, and one of them is Eggman. Eggman will be based on his classic design, and the Green Hill Zone will be making an appearance. 2 other villains from Sega franchises are going to show up in the Shinobi Art of Vengeance game. I have not been keeping track of this Shinobi Art of Vengeance video game.
I think it's a .emu game, and I did like their
it's Lizard
Miracle
Cube.
Boy and it's by Lizard Cube. Who is this?
I don't know who those guys are, but that's who's doing the apparently.
I know. Okay, let me look this up. They might have made something good. .emu is making the Ninja Gaiden game, 2D game that I think people are mixed on. And but I did like their Monster Boy. I always forget the name of the series, even though what is it? Asha in Monster World. Anyway, yeah, Wonder Boy. Their Wonder Boy remake's pretty fun. Wonder Boy.
I mean, I'm looking at some screenshots of it. The art looks interesting, and I could go for like a 2D, like ninja game. Sure.
Have you ever played either of any of the old Shinobi games?
Like barely.
They're awesome. They're great games.
I like. You
should play that. One of the Shinobis does have Spider-Man in it. By the way, you should play it.
That's sick.
Was it the time they had licensed Spider-Man? So just like for some reason, Spider-Man's the boss of one of them.
Well, that's kind of like Eggman being here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, there's a history of it. And I think they got rid of it. They had to replace Spider-Man in one of the versions, so they had to like just make it a nondescript. Anyway,
that's cool. I like that. I've got a post here from Christian Whitehead on the 8th anniversary of Sonic Mania. There was a badnik that was originally going to be used in so this is something I didn't know about. It was a 2.5D prototype Evening Star that was worked on after Sonic Mania. So there was a prototype game that was going to be like a successor to Sonic Mania that got thrown out, basically.
Right. Probably got killed by replaced with Superstar.
Yes, exactly.
You beat Superstar, right?
Yeah, I did.
I did not. I gotta beat that one of these fucking days.
Yeah, it's so Evening Star was the studio that he was going to do, but that was the developers or one of the devs that worked on Sonic Mania. But they were going to do they were going to do like a 2.5D thing, and this is like he unveiled the little badnik that's like a kangaroo is whatever. That's fine. Like it's okay. They did repurposed it later for Superstars. Superstars it's okay. It's just like
that's the impression I got.
I kind of came out of that, and that happened the same week as like Mario Wonder.
Yes.
Which honestly, I kind of it didn't have the staying power I thought it might. I guess I don't know.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Wonder. I had mixed feelings on Wonder. There are moments of good in it, but some of the gimmickiness didn't hit for me. And then having I don't know. I didn't like the buffet style they were going for, where I like a Mario game with a little bit more planned out progression and secrets. This one was purely like series of vaguely themed levels wrapped together.
That's kind of how I feel.
It's still good. I mean, it's a high quality product. Kids like it.
I think like the Sonic Superstars, like the platforming is mostly good. The boss fights were kind of annoying. I didn't really think they were really that fun. It was just kind of like, yeah, I guess this is fine. It's almost one of those things where it's like, is this just for kids to enjoy? That kids like Sonic? Like, am I too old to enjoy these games now? And then I played Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm like, nope, I'm not too old to enjoy them now. You're
drinking milk again?
I'm wearing my propeller beanie hat and I'm drinking milk and playing.
Yeah, you're drinking milk. You're going, the new Metal Gear Solid 3 remake's dropping.
I'm gonna play that, but when it's cost $20. Like I'm not gonna spend $60 for that.
Very hard to be excited for that.
And here's the thing.
Every announcement has been very disappointing.
Will I probably mostly enjoy it because it's a remake of arguably maybe the best game of all time? Yeah, probably. Like I'm gonna be smoking weed and eating an edible on my couch in my house. I said couch. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy seeing all my friends. But it is Nintendo hire this man. It's Konami hire this man.
I mean, listen, Alan, you know me. You know from the start I've been hyper skeptical of this game. And I'm like, I just don't trust Konami to like fucking in their heads. And listen, Metal Gear Solid 3 did have great graphics and was innovative and all that. But there was also like a craftsmanship and like a director's vision to it. And they in their heads, they're just like, well, people like Metal Gear Solid 3 because it had the best graphics at the time. So we're going to try and do the best graphics now, which they're also fucking that up. But you know what I mean.
It is weird to me that they jump straight to 3. Like
it does and it doesn't, because the thing with 3 is that
I mean it's first chronologically, so maybe they're going that
Substance, way. I think it's because just Substance, the level design was already felt like it was built for 3D.
Sure.
Yeah, whereas 1 and 2, if you've ever played if you ever played those games, they're still structured like a NES game. They're still structured like an MSX game.
Yeah, because it's like it's top-down view and it's more top-down view. And it is structured more like that. And
so if you made people like the people they're aiming for, the people who bought the Resident Evil 4 remake, which I know is fine, and the Silent Hill 2 remake, which I've heard is good. It's the people who don't want to play the old PS2 games. So they would play those and go, what the fuck is this? Why does this look like this?
Do you know what I would like the ideal version of this would be? Would be a version where it is the exact same mechanically, it's the exact same camera, it's the exact same everything, and there is a button I can hit, or I can hit a menu option, and it turns on one layer. It renders it the old style or the new style, old style or new style, and at any point in the game, I can just hit a button and flip between the two. That's what I would like. Is that possible to do nowadays? No, you can't do that on Unreal Engine. Could you probably do it if you built a custom engine and you did it like the way people used to make video games? Yeah, probably. But it's Unreal Engine 5. I don't think that's doable. There'd have to be some sort of crazy workaround for it. Unreal Engine 5.
Shaking my damn head.
Unreal Engine 5 is also the reason why it runs worse on PS5 Pro, which I think it makes like that is like the humiliation ritual console. Like it's like it's. I was gonna buy one because I'm like, what if Kojima does something crazy with the PS5 Pro ahead of Death Stranding 2? And I want to be prepared. And then it came out and it's like, no, it actually runs better than any PS5 game has ever run before, basically. And you can there's no real difference. Like this has like a locked 60 and the other one's like between like 40 and 60, and I never noticed. And it had 0 load times, basically. Like Death Stranding 2, I kind of feel like it does feel like, oh, this is what a next gen game should actually feel like. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's like there's no load times. It's like crazy map. It's like a crazy amount of stuff going on. The changes you make in the map stay there the same as I guess before. But it's just like, it's this like persistence of a world and the ability to just jump in, jump out, and like fast travel and do all this other stuff. And everything's smooth and like the responsive and kind of like it is. There is like no barrier to interacting with the game from like the engine itself or the interface. It is just like you're there. Like it is a polished product. And then this is like, we can't get this shit to run right. And it runs worse on the higher powered console for some reason. We don't really know. Sorry. It's just, I don't get it. What's going on with these guys?
What's going on?
The other thing is like, you're making this game for the Digital Foundry guys. You're making this game for people that don't want to play the old version because it's like bad graphics and they want 60 FPS, ray tracing, RTX hair bullshit. And it's like, if you can't deliver on that, you shouldn't make the game. Like,
100%.
Like, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, I've got an interesting cryptid here, Russ. I've got China's Bigfoot. This is China's Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeren, the Chinese wild man or the man monkey.
Is it the green guy from the Ne Zha and the other stuff? The little green, not Baby Joey.
No, that's a water spirit.
I guess you're right. Yeah. Ooh, ladies that look like this. Yeah.
He's
this guy.
He's kind of like a more orangutan style Bigfoot. They have reddish brown hair, though there have been sightings of white ones. Feeling like white Yeren right now. 6 to 8 feet tall, though in some cases they've been reported up to 12 feet. In Xinhua, over 400 people recorded seeing him. Let's see. However, much like the Yeti and Sasquatch, nobody's ever found him. They said it's less robust and stocky than Sasquatch. Maybe he climbs more trees or something. It's smaller than American Bigfoot. Like Bigfoot, they said he is peaceful and will generally quietly walk away when encountering people in Zhejiang province. They're not, though generally thought of as non-violent creatures. A news article surfaced in 1980 detailing the story of a woman who claimed to have been kidnapped by one. She spent 27 days in Hubei province and at some point was impregnated by the anomalous simian. The offspring died at age 22. 20 years before the article released.
Listen, it's bad, and I feel for this poor woman. It is crazy that Bigfoot abducts me transcends all cultures.
I mean, this is I Had Sex with Bigfoot is like, that's Robert Crumb. That's all these different that's all the different Amazon like Kindle porno books you can buy now is I Had Sex with Bigfoot.
Wait, do you mean Chuck Tingle?
Kindle. I said Kindle stories, but I
you said Robert Crumb.
Robert Crumb did make comics about fucking a Bigfoot, but there's a female Bigfoot.
Okay. I had a minute there where I was like, are you getting, because I'm like,
no.
My first thought was, did Robert Crumb talk about fucking Bigfoot? And then I was like, well, he could have. He could have made anything.
Have you not seen the one where I got to find it. I'll send it to you later. But it's like I think there's a comic where like he sticks his whole head inside of a female Bigfoot's pussy.
That's crazy.
Keep
on trucking, dude.
Did you ever listen to the QAA episode Busting with Bigfoot? Where they read Bigfoot porn?
A long time ago.
They read Bigfoot porn and I think like a Mothman porno. Bigfoot porn's big. Bigfoot porn is really big. I also remember hearing Mint Phantom talking about apparently VTuber Mint Phantom just reads like monster fanfics. Like she was talking about like a Minotaur milking fanfic or something. Or not like a fanfic, like one of those like shitty books on the Chuck Tingle books. Which they make audiobooks of apparently too. I think you can just like listen to like getting cummed in by the Minotaur 12 or whatever. So what do you think? So I'll also say, this guy has appeared in film before. That's right. He was in Big Trouble in Little China by John Carpenter. He's a monster from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that movie.
I forgot. It's been like a long time. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot this weird monster man.
Yeah, I gotta download that.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's probably been like 15, 20 years. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on there. Yeah, there's like weird like wizards and stuff. Maybe that would be an interesting thing to watch after Ne Zha 2. Is this
yeah.
But yeah, there's this is like their Bigfoot. Do you think he's got more swag than Bigfoot though?
Do you think they have their own Mothman?
That's a great question. Chinese Mothman. Let me look this up real quick.
We gotta get into the Chinese cryptids. President G, we gotta track him down. The ring pentak doesn't really
They do. They have their own. The orang pendek is from Indonesia. Let me look this up here. China. Is there a Chinese Mothman? There's not a Chinese Mothman. Is this just somebody in the comments saying that
maybe
they've
a
seen
Chinese bug person? I wonder if China's into our same aliens, or they have their own aliens over there. They're like lizard people. What the hell? They couldn't last a winter in the Chengdu, but you gotta deal with our own personal insectoids. I don't know. Maybe there are Chinese aliens.
Alien sightings of China. I'm looking at this really quick.
Where do the Anunnaki? Maybe they just are like, yeah, the Anunnaki, or there's more Arcturians around here. I don't know.
There's the Qingjian flying jellyfish. In 1998, in 1998, a Air Force pilot and 140 ground officials saw a flying jellyfish in the air.
God damn.
Okay, let me paste a picture of what these look like. That looks like a jellyfish. In 1998, 4 military radar stations in Hebei province reported the presence of an unidentified blip above a flight training school. Blah, blah, blah. They described it as a mushroom or jellyfish-like dome with a bottom covered in dangling lights. This was probably like a U.S. spy balloon, if I had to guess. I will say there in 2015, this is just from the Cryptids Wiki, Alien Sightings of China. The most recent one here was in 2015, thousands of people from 2 separate locations saw a huge alien floating city in the sky. According to a report by Express, Chinese television stations claim thousands of people from 2 regions of China saw a huge city in the sky, first spotted in Foshan in Guangdong province, before appearing in the skies over Jiangxi province, China. The apparition, witnessed by hundreds of shocked local residents, only lasted a few minutes. Some of the buildings in the city below the clouds look similar to what shows up in the sky. So as above, so below, I guess. That's, people think it was some sort of weird mirage, I guess. They think that like there was some sort of like weird reflective cloud thing going on. It's a Fata Morgana.
It's a Fata Morgana. Yes.
It's the Fata Morgana. It's the Fata Morgana. That's it. That's what it was. That explains it. That's cool though. I feel like, I don't know. I wonder if, so like, how like in the US people started thinking about aliens like around like the space race and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And before that, it used to just be like demons and ghosts and stuff would visit people. Like, do you think like, I think probably before the Cultural Revolution, it was more just like, kind of like, it's probably more like folk mythology, like, ghosts and monsters and stuff coming after people. But do you think they ever really, I don't know if they ever really got alienified the same way we did,
Well, you never know.
I don't know.
I would love to know. There's a lot of people out there, Alan.
There's a lot of people. I bet they're seeing some stuff. There's something in here. There's a lot of cryptids. One of them is a bipedal gecko. I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of cryptids. I'm just not seeing a lot of aliens.
Okay. Stuff's coming out of the swamp in China. They ain't coming down from the sky.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like China's a big country and there's like lots of forest and mountains and stuff and deserts and all this other shit. I think like they're just like, we got enough shit here. You know what I mean? Like we got enough like trees that Bigfoot can go hang out in.
Right.
That's interesting. Huh. Well, they've also got dragons and I guess demons too. There's just not they have that big turtle that we also talked about before. That it's common to Vietnam, I guess, too, but they have big turtles in China too. Interesting. Huh. I want to know more about Chinese cryptids. I think I'm going to keep digging into Chinese aliens. I want to know if
yes.
Do they have grays there, or do they just like kill do they kill all those guys on sight because they know what's up?
What are the Chinese hopping vampires?
Jiangxi.
Jiangxi, yeah, there's just like
way cooler, by the way. Way cooler than our vampires.
we have jumping grays here. I don't know what to tell you. They ball.
Oh man, I would hate if a gray had like a great vertical leap. That would be scary. That'd be terrifying.
Dude, if you got fucking dunked on by a gray, I would just end it all. I'm like, no.
I mean, that's kind of what happened to Michael Jordan in Space Jam. He kind of got dunked on by grays, like when they turned into the goons, when the goon squad got powered up or whatever, right? He kind of got dunked on by those guys because they were like weird little gray guys, and then they got juiced up.
They got juiced up, dude.
Yeah. Well, we're in the barnyard, Russ. You got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I started a Toku podcast with some friends. My friend Hunter and you know Styx, right?
Yeah.
We have I think Iris, who's been on a prior episode here. They're going to be on I don't know full time, but occasionally. And we're just going. Basically, it's a podcast I purely did because I'm so bad about starting shows and never finishing them that I'm like, if I can apply this, you know what I mean?
If I can have the structure of a podcast, I can finish a tokusatsu show.
Yes, thank you, exactly. Because these shows are fucking long, Alan.
If you all ever
with a shorter one.
If you all ever rewatch Dawn Brothers, I'm there.
Yeah, we are doing we're starting with Ultra Q, which is like the 1960s. It's the start of the Ultra franchise. It's what led to Ultraman, but it's more of like a Monster of the Week, Twilight Zone thing. It's not really Twilight Zone. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they have giant slugs in one episode. They had an episode where the perfect life form that was birthed out of DNA left in a suitcase came to life and took over a super train.
Cool. I like that.
So, check it out. Check it out sometime.
Sounds good.
It's just it's a little bit of me wanting not selfish, but wanting to finish things, and also it's always nice if you're watching something weird and obscure. There's a lot of like with Toku, there's a lot of like how do I explain this? There's a lot of like video essays and like 20-minute videos about stuff, but never just like casual conversation about it, which is I enjoy in a podcast sometimes. You want to hear what people's opinions on something is.
I feel you.
So anyway, yeah. Anywho,
no, that's good. I finished No Sleep for Kaname Date.
Wow, I gotta beat that.
If you want to hear a bunch about the Anunnaki and Project Moonshot, and you just want to hear a bunch of anime characters talk about Great Reset,
yeah,
and all this shit, I got the perfect game for you. I guess the main thing is they introduced like the escape room puzzles into the the Somnium Files games. Which is, I like the puzzles. I think the escape room puzzles are fun. I kind of like them better than the Somnium puzzles, I think.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. But yeah.
Because the timies and the whole time limit thing is not, I'm not as big of a fan of. I like the escape room puzzles better. I need to go to an escape room, I think. We only did that one and we killed it. But like,
yeah, we did kill it.
Yeah.
The guy stepped out and said,
have you done
brave freedom fighters.
Have you done an escape room before? Like, this is crazy. You're not.
I guess not. But
No, it's just like I'm like my favorite character, Iris Sagan. I'm really good at good at escape rooms. I don't I think Piss did point out Iris got really big boobs in this one for some reason. I don't know why. Fun game. They introduced some new characters. It's fun. I like the lizard VTuber character, the reptilian.
That is good.
Yeah.
I like that there's an I for Ruse character I don't feel guilty about being sexually attracted to.
That's cool.
It's rare. It's very rare. Most of the time she plays 15-year-olds, so we know her. Got a 27-year-old? Shouts out.
That is true. I think it just happens to be that most anime characters are 15-year-olds.
Damn it. Why can't they fucking make Persona in college? God damn it.
Why can't Ifaru's voice a witch in the Alps that's looking for a missing cat? Huh? Why can't anybody do that?
I know, it's brutal. It's just brutal. We live in strange times.
You might enjoy watching Mayonaka Punch. She's a character in that. She's an immortal vampire in that.
Wow.
That's cool. That's like what if a bunch of vampires lived in a streamer house.
That's
and they
crazy.
wanted to become a YouTuber. They wanted to become YouTubers and get 1 million subscribers.
1 million subscribers.
I'm watching the same bad anime. I think I'm trying to see if is any of the anime I'm watching besides. Okay, I mean Dandadan's very good. Oh, I watched it. This already came out all the way. It's like 6. It was 6 episodes. Are you aware of Taco P's Original Sin?
Taco P's Original Sin.
Are you aware of that shit?
What is this? I think.
You should just watch it without knowing anything about it.
Okay. Is it finished?
Yes. Yeah, it's like 6 episodes. It's like it's one of those ones that's like, oh, this is like serious drama. It's not a fun watch, I guess. But it's like, oh, this is
you're really selling it.
This was well made, I guess. But it's not like it's like, oh, that was well made, but that's like, I mean, it has fun moments, but it's like, this is like a depressing story. But sometimes you want to watch a depressing anime. I think increasingly of the seasonal shows, I think my favorite's Bad Girl. I think
love the Bad Girl.
I think my favorite character in Bad Girl is there's a character they introduced who is like a fail girl, and she's a streamer, and she assumes everybody knows who she is because she's the cutest in school, she thinks. But the joke is that the main character can never remember her name and says, "Oh, you're the one who's raising a loach, right?"
What?
And I don't know why she says that, but she's like, "You're the one that's raising a loach, right?" And that joke just keeps getting repeated so many times that at first I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is this some sort of pun on dojo loaches I don't know about? But I don't think so. I think it's just a weird non sequitur joke, but it's a fun show. That's like your slice of life, Yuri rom-com.
Right.
There's that. And then there's my favorite title of a season of anime show this season is "There's no freaking way I'll be your lover unless ...
Unless that leaves up much to interpretation.
That's an okay one. Panty and Stocking, I also got caught up on that. Good show. I was really down on Trigger. I didn't think it was going to be good. I thought they were just they're bringing that shit back. It's going to be, they're trying to make it 2012 again. But no, it's good. The bitches are back. We like it.
The bitches are back. We do like when bitches come back in a big way.
Yeah. They need to be wearing remember Miss Bitch, the one that's
I'm not some bitch, I'm the bitch, and that's Miss Bitch to you.
The coolest t-shirt of all time. That is the kind of shit they be wearing.
Yeah, they gotta.
Yeah. Anime, folks, it's good. Nukatashi, we'll have to talk about later. Nukatashi, there's a lot going on there. It's enough.
There's a conversation to be had, a philosophical discussion. We're the only people brave enough to be talking about it because it actually has a lot of discussion about free will and the structure of society, and it's the bonobo versus ape mentality.
It is the
what
bonobo.
When the ape,
yeah.
It's when the ape becomes persecuted by the bonobo.
They had a sex Olympics, they did the sports festival thing, but it was just fucking.
Wow.
It keeps happening. It's happening again. I am watching the show and saying it's happening
Fireman.
again. It's happening again. A lot of stuff going on in this fucking show. It does make me want to like, should I read this visual novel? Is it like this?
Alan's finally gonna get drawn into that world, and it's like, God damn it.
Well, you know the fucked up thing is, Len, the visual novel freak of the people we know, is like, I'm glad you're finally watching this one, because the guy in this one, the 3D prints fucking Tenga eggs, did make me think like, oh, Alan should see this guy. I bet Alan would really dig the guy that 3D prints Tenga
for
eggs.
sure.
It's like, yeah, you're right. This guy does stem to keep from having sex. I would do the opposite, to be honest. But still, interesting things going on in the world of New Katashi. Passion, you've done it again.
The Mad Lads, the proper Trigger. People are like, oh, these Trigger guys are outsiders. They're doing their own thing.
Passion is making like outsider art. Like this is like, this is also maybe the most explicit. There's some sex scenes in this that are maybe more explicit than anything that happened in Interspecies Reviewers. I'll say that. It's some real stuff's going on here. Well, I'm gonna go eat dinner and then I'm gonna go watch New Katashi. So that's my watch dinner. That's my eat dinner on Saturday anime, which sometimes goes well, sometimes doesn't, depending on what I'm eating and what's going on in the anime. But all right, folks. Until next time, live and learn.
Live and learn.